Yeah, 10 out of 10. Yeah. Oi, oi, oi. All right, let me get the music up. Let me see
You know
here.
what? I just noticed he kinda looks like Scott the Woz, and
Oh
Scott the
no.
Woz had a easily more punchable face.
Yeah, he is
Punchable.
Scott. Scott's videos are all right, but yeah, his face is pretty punchable in all of them. Not gonna lie, yeah.
I like a lot of Scott's older videos. His newer ones are kind of on the hit and miss side.
yeah.
This is an incitement to violence, and this means that we can now shoot you, and that means you still started it.
Frankly, a lot of these shills and fake fans and all that, they have easily very punchable faces.
Yeah.
No.
No. Oi, oi, oi.
I
Eric
Oi.
take
Voss has a punchable face.
I'm Eric
Soups has a
Boss.
punchable face.
Let's
Soups.
go.
Soups is just a fuck.
Sawyer,
Soups is just a
okay.
fucking idiot.
Oh, and
Wow, Baxter
Sawyerism
was
has
a
a very
PlayStation
slappable
shirt.
face.
Yeah, like Ronald Reagan. Uh, just gonna sit by a little bit, wait for
Change that
people to
in a hurry.
show up. Brandon, can you go onto Twitter and send a tweet out tagging and saying, "Hey asshole, we're about ready to watch your latest video."
It's Jacob Rasa.
I'm opening Twitter as we speak.
What are we doing? Anyways, Evan, how you been this past week?
Oh, I've been doing very good. Have you guys seen my pictures?
Yeah, you met up with a bunch of celebs lately, Mr. Personality.
Oh,
Mr.
yes. That was
Personality.
amazing
Okay,
too.
okay. I'm trying to find out how to tag. I'm trying to tag Ant, but I
Just
don't know what his Twitter
at
tag is.
a Gramuglia.
Okay, it's A because I'm typing in Ant.
Mhm.
Oh,
Anthony
by the way,
Gargle balls a
Baxter, if
lot.
you don't remember, I'll tell you again. Jason Isaacs is officially interested in voicing for Sentinels of the Multiverse.
Baron Blade. All right.
Okay, A. Gray.
I'm pretty
Happy
sure,
man
I didn't get
because
a
I
chance
got
to bring it
math.
up with them either, but I'm pretty sure if I had asked Nolan North and Ross McCoy, they probably would be down for it too.
Mhm.
What?
Because I didn't bring it up because we still haven't quite signed characters from them yet.
Yeah.
Although, honestly,
I
they
I
auditioned.
I really want Nolan North as Ra. I think he'd be great as Ra.
The
Thank
winged
I
you.
mean,
chicken of
Nolan
Raw.
would audition for Nolan would audition for just about anyone, quite
Yeah.
frankly.
Yeah. Uh,
Mega Ultra Chicken.
caw, bitch. Also, yeah, Jacob, what are we doing? The reason we're covering Ant again, despite the fact that I'm supposed to be on break from him, is that he legit reached out to me on Twitter, practically begging for an ass whooping, wanting me to just fucking cover his dumb ass. Yes, really. Uh,
What?
yeah, I'm not making this up. Like, I'd show you guys if I could, but I can't because I got suspended as I'm currently on suspension from Twitter right now.
Elon, what the hell?
Yeah, what the hell?
Uh,
Like, I was joking, everybody, for fuck's sake, man.
So
Ugh.
it's very interesting because whenever the backseater commented on my website, I had to
I actually
ban
think
him because
I think I have a screenshot of what is actually said here, Backseater. Let me see if I send it to you real quick and
Yeah.
tell me if this actually happened.
I've
Uh,
actually reported a couple people on Twitter
this,
recently.
yeah, this was it. This was some funny shit right here. I mean, like, come on. Like, does anyone really think I believe this? This is just a joke. Look at this. It's like Anthony's
I will
also.
say, it looks like you pulled a JJ plagiarisms.
Oh, hey, man. I only do what the hell's funny. I do what the hell triggers these assholes.
Okay,
So,
I sent the post.
all right. Good. Now, all we have to do is all we have to do is basically just wait and see if he shows up. Also, Jacob, boo! Yeah, exactly. Boo, Ant. Oh my god.
Unless unless he's busy with his wife that totally
His
exists
wife
and
that's-
his soon to be totally legit born child.
Yeah, sure.
It comes out black.
Yeah.
What? What have you been sleeping with, woman? Well, I've been sleeping with a real man because you're such a pussy.
Yeah.
Look,
A
I know
man who can.
Backseat is going to be hateful and not support an open marriage, but here are my top 10 reasons and a 50-minute video on why it's okay for me to watch it get railed from both sides.
Oh my god. Hang on. I gotta flip the screen over.
What?
I think he has Darth Plagueis right under that freaking Pikachu.
He
Darth
does.
plagiarisms.
Yeah, yeah, that's the Plagueis book right there. Yeah, I can tell. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh. Well, anyways, guys.
And of course it happens to be sorry.
Alright, anyways, guys, we've basically dilly down enough, so let's get right into it. So, what do we basically think of the Itch.io censorship policy possibly destroying games?
I
I may have the most I may have the most polarizing opinion, but I don't necessarily think censorship is a bad thing, because without censorship, you're really just inviting everyone to, like, basically make porn on your game site or your site in general.
Right.
Like, people will go to, like, the most derogatory, because without censorship, you get stuff like needless blood and gore, and it just runs into a whole mess of problems. So, but with censorship, it requires you to get creative with how you want to tell a story, especially when you really want to push boundaries.
Right.
So, I don't have a problem with the censorship issue, but I do think Ant is blowing it out of proportion, because Itch.io is not the backbone of video games.
Right.
Video games are still going to exist, even with Itch.io having a censorship policy.
Right, yeah, and Brandon has a good point there, where it's basically, the problem isn't the censorship itself. The problem is that the censorship is just reaching too far, too wide, casting too big a net and going too far, basically. So,
So is it like the censorship is really
it's
tight?
like, I don't know. I honestly don't care about the situation. I only care about pissing Ant off, which is why I'm here, because I literally told Ant I'm siding with Itch.io and MasterCard over this, just because Ant is against them, basically. Like, I'm just here to troll Ant and be ultra contrarian to his POV.
I mean,
Wow,
I can understand that take.
rent-free.
What, John?
I said, wow, Backseater. He must live rent-free.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. Oh my god. Evan, what's your take on this?
I honestly haven't really been following the story, so
Yeah,
I'm
I
just
honestly
learning.
haven't been following it myself either. But, hey, Ant's on his high horse now, so let's just jump right into this, shall we? Are we ready, folks?
We'll knock him onto his low horse.
Do it!
Hey, guys, this is already my favorite Ant video, by the way, before we even watch a second of it, because holy shit, it's only 17 minutes.
Yes!
Thank God.
You did it! You made a video that's less than half an hour! Like, this is legit a breakthrough for him!
And let's see just how much of it's going to be. Let's see how much of it's just going to be senseless padding.
I mean, yeah,
Oh,
Jacob,
absolutely.
I mean, not Jacob, Brandon, we watched Ant's shortest video ever. It's like 3 minutes, and it was just padding. But yeah, let's jump right into it.
Did several games from its website following a campaign from organizations like MasterCard and the right-wing organization Collective.
Oh, no!
Oh, of course
Wait,
you
why-
have to deliberately call it right wing. You are
Why-
not shy about saying where you land. You land on the
No.
side of wackos and freaks.
No.
Well, to be fair, I mean, he clearly said which side of the political aisle MasterCard landed. Oh, wait, no, he didn't mention that. I wonder why.
No, he didn't.
What was the political eye of MasterCard lies on now that I think about it? Come on, Ant. Why don't you tell us?
Yeah,
I mean, you're still like a child.
Another reason I said I'm not siding with you, Ant, is because Mom Cedar's credit card is fucking MasterCard, and I was like, I care more about having money than, you know, having games. And it
They
was
give
all
good rewards.
yeah, and Ant was all like, well, actually, like, you would know how to save up money. Here's some free advice. So he gives me, like, free fucking financial advice on this out of left field, and I'm like, thanks, but no thanks, pal. And then he's all like, well, you're gonna need it in the future, you know? Most grifters end up broke.
Does he think you make money on YouTube right now?
No.
Like, what?
And you know, if you have money, you can then buy games. I mean, it's almost as if the two go hand in hand.
Yeah.
Also, what the fuck is he talking about? No matter what your opinions on them, like people who he would call grifters, like Eric July, are making money hand over fist right now.
I don't know.
They don't want to. They don't want to admit that we have any sort of success.
No.
I think it's part of the. I think it's a big part of why people like him never specifically call us out. Because if they do, and then people actually use their brains and investigate us, they'll realize we're actually doing way better than them.
Right.
Oh wait, why did I? I don't know how that got muted.
This and games being taken offline because the companies just don't like them anymore. I feel like
No,
pushing
Multiverse-
No, it's not because.
Multiverse is closed down because it was a fucking failure. That's why.
It was a
And-
Smash Brother. It was a terrible Smash Brothers clone.
Yeah.
Did Superstar Brawl get taken down?
I don't know.
I know that had 2 entries, but it's gone
I
quiet.
mean Nickelodeon All Star Bash or whatever.
Yeah, All Star Brawl. I'm sorry, I can't keep them straight.
It
It's
don't
been
matter.
years.
That's fine.
Hang on,
Is
we
more
got
essential-
we got Sinister Archetype in the chat. How's it going, Special Olympics Alliance? How you doing, you beautiful son of a bitch? We got Melissa Lord saying, I want to be a grifter when I grew up, lol. Way to go, Melissa! Anyway.
Well, never. In fact, I'm going to do it in this video and many others moving forward, because never have the arts in my lifetime been in danger
my
as
God.
much of total eradication as they are right
Oh
now.
my god, bro,
Maybe.
chill out. It's like, it's total eradication. It's like, oh my god. Hey,
So I get
It's censorship. It's not going to kill games.
Well, and Stop Killing Games is more about game preservation. It's for like games that are going to go offline anyway. They're basically saying that if companies, you're not going to make any money from these anyway, so just turn it off on your side and let people do whatever the fuck they want on the servers. So you don't have to pay to maintain it. And it's also for obviously single player one, or like ones with single player components like Anthem or something that are failed online games.
Or
and then
PT.
Well,
Or PT,
yeah.
the infamous,
Yeah, that one's more probably like a legal rights, like they actually don't want anybody to see it kind of situation, because that was only ever a demo or whatnot, so obviously they didn't make any money from the big thing with Don't Kill Games is that like people paid money for the games and they want to be able to play them because they paid money for them, so it's dumb for the company to shut them off whenever they could shut them off in a way that they don't have to pay for maintenance anymore.
it would be
so it's-
funny if we add the Nintendo don't brick our Switch 2s if we decide to modify them.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Nintendo.
Because apparently
John.
things might not be what
So we got Sinister Archetype. Brandon, you don't get called out because no one knows who you guys are. Brandon, you have something to say to that?
I don't know, man. I've had people try to call me out multiple times. They've always failed, but the very fact that they try does mean some people know me. And the fact that Ant actually on Twitter attempted to attack the Gatekeepers Alliance via their Star Triggered account
Yeah.
indicates that he does know who we are. So
Yeah, you don't
so it's
report
like
people if you don't know who they are. So either you care enough to try and get them banned, or you don't care.
Right.
I mean, hell, the very fact that you're here trying to say this indicates that you know who we are and you're trying to call us out.
right.
Take
Anyways,
them on the spot, because the shows are probably burning their Nintendo Switch 2s after the Zelda casting.
Right, yeah. We also, we got Melissa Lord saying, hey, we got Melissa Lord saying, they want to take full price for a game they want to take full price for a game, have it be live service, and then pull it whenever they want without providing offline access. Yeah, pretty much. Melissa also says, this is why I pirate everything. Good show, Melissa. We got okay, Brandon already read that. Anyway, fuck, Evan already read that. Shit. All right, let's keep going here.
And this is why I buy physical games.
Yeah. I also told Ant this, like, Ant, well, thank God I only buy physical, Ant, and Ant's like, well, they're gonna come for those too. It's like, how?
Ow.
Are they gonna like
break?
send the Men in Black to your house to collect your physical copies, and if you don't open the door, they'll just literally go around and find no window to come in.
Yeah.
Probably support that.
I know in England, the BBC, if you don't like donate anything towards the BBC, they will send people to collect whatever sort of money they're asking from you. And they're going to knock on your windows trying to get in, yelling you, hey, you need to give your share to the BBC.
You got a license for that TV?
Oh my God.
This is why I
Fucking
don't live in Britain.
Oh, sorry, you have to put up with this BS, Hawk, if you're watching. We got Melissa also saying, I built my PC, none of them can brick it, and I play whatever I want. Good show, Melissa. Anyway, moving on.
Also be just as dangerous, potentially, as you might think. To say that the situation that's unfolding is doom and gloom might be a little too much.
Yes.
But that is not to say you shouldn't be worried, or that you shouldn't organize, or that you should stay complacent. People constantly ask why it's important to take a stand for the arts when bans come about. Well, this is why right now. So what is
You're the last one to be talking about standing up for the arts.
Yeah, really. I wonder what he feels about Elon allowing free speech on Twitter since he bought it. He's probably like, that made it a Nazi platform.
Right. Also,
Major gaming.
Oh my God, what a pussy. He had to censor the word porn. Major gaming store lists all not safe for work games following pressure from anti-porn campaigners. Alright, so what?
I mean, chances are they'll probably go upline somewhere else because it's the freaking internet and the dark web takes up a good chunk of it.
Right.
Yeah, they're gonna sit somewhere, but perhaps my racism is coming through because I thought he'd be talking about that guy that that Birdman was talking about last week.
Shohei, yeah.
Shohei, that's it. Ichio Shohei, it's practically the same name.
Yeah. Let me see here. We got Melissa saying they hate making physical copies. They want everything to be internet-based. Yeah, pretty much. Jacob saying the real BBC is better than the BBC. Oh, anyway.
Heel versus babyface is base.
Yes.
Statement following a massive campaign against them by MasterCard and Collective Shout, saying that the following content would no longer be allowed on their website, or at least not searchable via their website. Non-consensual.
You know, it's very
either
interesting
real or
to me that you are supposed to be a married man, you're supposed to be an upcoming father, yet you're calling out an outrage over not safe for work, porn games being removed. Sounds like Ant is I don't know, he's losing his favorite hobby here or something.
Well, I mean, how else is his wife supposed to get off? I mean, she's got to play these games. Sure as hell she's not getting satisfied otherwise.
Anyways, let me catch up on
so hard on her behalf.
Let me catch up on chat here. Melissa, thanks, Mom. So let me catch up on chat here. Melissa says live service and software as a service are trash. They do it because they like the guaranteed monthly income and the control they have over users. Yeah, pretty much. We got John McKinney. Hot take, Return of the Jedi is my favorite Star Wars movie. Also, Return of the Jedi and A New Hope are better than The Empire Strikes Back. I love The Empire Strikes Back, but I do think it's a tad overrated. Nah, I'd say that's pretty normal to think. I'd say that's pretty normal to think. And hey,
John, you're trying to avoid tangents this week. That was the most tangent-y tangent ever.
It was a brief comment. As long as we don't tangent from it, it's fine. Hey, we got Cousin Cedar. Hey, Cousin Cedar. I'm sorry I had to delete your comment right there, but you said my real name, and I'm trying to keep that shit minimum. I want to keep my identity a secret. Sorry, Cousin Cedar. No hard feelings. Anyway, we also got Jacob, as is the ambassador of pronouns and mantis, sad but true. Everyone give Cousin Cedar a big round of applause. Also, Cousin Cedar, can you please change your YouTube name? I don't want people figuring out who you are, because you already got into trouble over the internet with, like, people figuring out your real name, if you know what I'm saying. Anyway.
Cousin Cedar, follow me.
Yeah, sub to John Gets
SA.
Gaming.
Or anything
And
about
me.
coercion
And
or
Brandon the
force.
Awesome. Don't sub to Evan, he doesn't have a YouTube channel. Anyways, oh no, Melissa, please don't spread it around. Please, Melissa, please keep it on the
By the
down
way,
low,
Backseater. Every
What?
time you say Cousin Skeeter, it makes me think of that show, Cousin Skeeter. That was on
We landed on the word trafficking.
Oh no.
Yeah, Ant's talking about his trafficking business.
Okay,
Trafficking
good. Okay,
or
good,
any-
Melissa. Alright, good, Melissa.
come
Thank God
on.
you don't say it.
talking about that out loud.
Teddy, Lukey.
Oh,
Alright.
damn it, John! Now everyone knows who my cousin is!
He literally just commented is the only reason I was able to say that.
Anyways, let's go back 10
Not
seconds.
bad, bro.
Yeah, their website. Non-consensual content, either real or implied. SA or anything that involves coercion or force. Trafficking or any implications of trafficking. Voyeurism or hidden cam material. Or anything fetishistic involving something that can cause harm to the body if consumed or presented nearby.
By the way,
controversy-
Cousin
Video
Cedar,
games!
Cousin Cedar, this soy boy virgin is my fucking arch enemy, by the way.
Also, Ant, I wonder if he brought up any of these issues. Speaking of non-consensual content, how about the patches on years-old games that censor them way after the fact, and some of them, like Skullgirls, after people have donated to their, like, to fund the game, essentially, like GoFundMe and shit, and then 10 years later, they come out with a patch to completely change it. Or, for Stellar Blade, I was able to play, luckily, the 1.0 copy on disc because I bought it at launch and able to play with the original outfits, but they also censored that one with a patch. I wonder why he never brought up any sort of issues with post-launch patches or anything like that. That's all non-consensual content. I didn't ask for that.
Yeah.
Or Capcom deliberately putting some sort of software into all their games, meaning you couldn't mod them, or with Marvel Spider-Man and Marvel Rivals, where they removed mods that like had the American flag replacing LGBTQ
Oh,
Yeah.
flags.
I know they also hit Baldur's Gate 3 with that because like there was a mod that turned a lesbian character into a straight guy, and they took that mod down. I know that for fact, and I know Karlach's voice actor actually got ass mad over that.
Dang.
And Trump's head mod for Captain America was removed from Rivals.
That's awesome.
Australia, where Collective Shout is located, over the game No Mercy, which is on both Steam and itch.io. This extended
Okay, then just
to
go buy
all
it on
games
freaking
that include
Steam.
anything involving SA or anything that put children in danger,
Sexual assault.
or what have you. The problem was,
Dude, if you're
that
having
this
your
was a
kid getting
quest.
games off itch.io, then you're a freaking terrible parent.
Is this kid even born yet?
The fetus
He
has the
said,
game.
I think he said October.
Hang on, let me catch
It'll
up
be a
on
horror,
chat.
so that's appropriate.
Alright, Cousin Cedar says, shit, my bad, bruh. We got Jacob saying, this is from Ant the Hentai Lover. Yeah. We got Mike Cassius saying, who else is tired of all these know-it-alls with bookshelves behind them? Everyone raise your hand. Exactly.
Well,
I
you're the
can't
only one with
because
the
I
camera
can't
back.
because my
You're not, yeah. Melissa saying, lol to Cousin Cedar. Melissa saying, now the payment processors are being overwhelmed with calls and emails from gamers. Oh shit, are they? And we also got Jordan saying, hail to Evan, me, Brandon, John, to Melissa, to Cousin Cedar, to Jacob, and everyone. Jordan, give Cousin Cedar a big warm welcome. This is his first stream of mine. Anyway.
For a total ban on all content correlating to anything remotely like what happens in the game No Mercy, without any nuance. And here's where the problems arise. The initial run of this material appeared to be mostly correlating to NSFW material, work that was already not considered safe for
Workplace.
consumption in public, the kind of stuff you would never want on your hard drive or phone if a friend said, hey, can I borrow your phone and look through your photos for a second? Stuff that is inappropriate, stuff that is disturbing, stuff that is off-putting. But it's becoming clearer
And why are you
and clearer
arguing?
the more the situation
Yeah, and why, again, like, I've just never heard him, like, the issue of game censorship has been brought up many times, and people on Ant's side have shouted down everybody and said, hey, gooners, if you want that, then go watch porn.
Yeah.
We have to have everything be completely asexual unless it's porn. But we also love OnlyFans models, the fucking contrarians.
It's even funnier because it's like, Ant, why wouldn't you speak up when Destroy All Humans 2 remake came out and it removed a mission that had a guy who got a sex change operation?
Yeah, didn't they remove the anal probing from the first game?
No, anal probing is in both games.
Yeah, but is it in the remaster of both games?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
I have both. I've played both. Anal probing is my favorite weapon to use.
Well, they wouldn't get rid of anal probing. That could be seen as homophobic.
Yeah.
True.
I'm joking, because that's how people would twist it. They just said a Sydney Sweeney ad was Nazi propaganda, so you know that they would twist that shit.
Oh, right. I saw that on Twitter.
What do we got here in chat here? We got Singing Reaper. Yeah, literally everyone agrees on this issue. You're just a contrarian. Yeah, cry about it, Singing Reaper. We got Melissa Lord saying Hypnotic has been covering the story. Who's Hypnotic again? I don't remember that guy.
He's kind of on the same level as the Quarterine and Ryan Kennel. He just has a very fancy avatar.
I see.
I actually like his avatar.
We got John McKinney. Do you think Disney Stars would be better if Michael Eisner were still CEO? He was CEO from 1984 to 2005. He was CEO during the 90s Renaissance era. Honestly, I want to say I don't want to say he'd definitively be better, but in comparison to Iger, I think he would be better. But it's just it's still so unclear, because the only way to know that would be to literally visit an alternate universe slider style. So sorry, John. Sorry, you disagree, Evan? All right, Evan, real quick, say why.
I don't disagree. I'm saying it's kind of hard to tell because I don't know what Eisner is right about now, but he's probably. Hold on, let me check real quick. Yeah, he's 83 years old, so.
Oh, bastard.
Take that with you.
Bob Iger's not any young pup either. He's only about 10 years younger than that, I think. But
anyways, yeah, we got Singing Reaper. Anyways, this is boring ass shit, Lamau. You're the bitch boy whining on stream about it. Like, yeah, sure, whatever you say, Reaper. Sinister Archetype says, for real. Like, yeah, huh, yeah. Singing Reaper, enjoy being banned from Twitter for being a pedophile. That was a joke, and you know it. Get out of here.
Oh, God, he's doing the Hassan strategy. Everybody who disagrees with me is a pedophile.
Hassan, is that you?
Even though I've been caught at German brothels that were later raided for sex trafficking minors.
Oh, yeah, and didn't somebody threaten to report Backseater to the FBI?
Yeah.
Oh, God. That would be hilarious. They come there, it's like, this guy's just a dumbass. He's not evil.
Right. We got Melissa Lord.
Though, I have to say, you're the one who searched out the stream, has been watching for several minutes, and decides to boost it in the algorithm with comments. Johnny literally said, oh my gosh, butt cope. Oh yeah, he's still commenting. Thanks for the signal boost.
Yeah, thanks, Singing Reaper. We got Melissa Lord saying, I love Sliders. Oh man, it started off so great, but then it just absolutely got fucked. We got Jacob, maybe because Eisner doesn't have HR departments telling what to do. Yeah, pretty much. But anyway, back on topic.
Folds that this references any art that interacts with things that are inappropriate, such as mouthwashing. Maybe. Because a lot of people jump the gun.
Hold on, go back. What was that?
The popular horror interacts with things that are inappropriate, such as mouthwashing. Clearer the
mouthwashing.
More the situation unfolds.
Oh, mouthwashing is a game. Hang on, I'll pause on that.
That interacts with things that are inappropriate. So
the hell is going on with the screen?
The extremely creepy game Mouthwashing was apparently caught up in the purge of not safe for work tagged games from the marketplace. Yeah, Mouthwashing, the only thing I know about it is I didn't really watch the video because I normally find his gameplay pretty boring, but I saw that Asmongold had played it like last year sometime. It was one of the videos that I skipped that I saw on YouTube of his.
Yeah.
And he did make a pretty funny joke about it though, because he's like, just finished Mouthwashing, the game, obviously, because he's known for his terrible hygiene. Why one of 2024's greatest PC games was removed from search results? So they're not even banning the game; they're actually just making it sort of like shadow banned, sort of, where it's hard to search for.
Hard to
games.
find it, yeah. Anyway, what was that tweet he pulled up? Go next.
Oh, was that before?
No, John, keep going.
Okay.
Just mouthwashing.
Pause.
Because
Oh, God
That's like
damn.
a split
Ants!
second. Hang on.
Ants, stop showing shit on
There.
screen for a second. This is
Yeah,
not
what
true.
the fuck? How is anybody supposed to read that?
This game hasn't been indexed since October 2024 since it doesn't meet our indexing criteria. The developers are using a download button as a link to Steam. The developer took down any playable files from this page in 2024.
Okay.
Because a lot of people jumped the
okay.
gun when Mouthwashing, the popular horror game, was found to be delisted on itch.io, though the game was available on Steam. Itch.io was the place where NSFW material could be found legally, but now all of that's missing. And then they found Mouthwashing was missing. But why was it on Steam? Something's a little fishy here, isn't it? Why was it removed so suddenly from itch.io? Well, it turns out it wasn't removed suddenly. It turns out the game was delisted from itch.io during late 2024 because the developers didn't properly format the
See,
page.
this just shows that nobody shops on fucking itch.io. So nobody even noticed for half a year that it was delisted from there. Because everybody just gets their shit on Steam. And then people get free shit from Epic Games Store and then go right back to Steam.
Right. Jacob
Page
says, and the
for
fact
search.
that Asmongold is the ambassador of the neckbeards. Yeah, pretty much. He doesn't
Alright,
have
I'm
that
back.
much of a neckbeard though. Anyway.
Itch.io sounds like an STD medication. Oh no, Jacob.
Oh
It kinda
no!
does, no.
It kind of
It kinda
does.
does.
Let's be real.
They didn't follow the guidelines properly, and so it was never listed. Does this mean that all this commotion's a lot of hoopla that's not really relevant? That NSFW games might be in danger of being lost, but that normal games are fine. Well, don't be complacent, because the fear that you felt when realizing Mouthwashing was no longer available on services for purchase does not evaporate just because this particular instance was not an issue. In fact, I'd say now is the time to be concerned. And it has entirely to do
Not any of
with
the past censorships.
the primary
Make me
organization
ant.
pushing to ban all these NSFW games.
Oh, so he's deliberately attacking Collective Shout, the right-wing company, as he called it.
Yeah.
So basically,
He's not really even going after MasterCard.
no.
Yep, all past censorships are okay because those weren't pushed by right-wing companies. That was all the fucking Sweet Baby Inks and all the writing consultants telling them to, hey, you can't show Black Cap's cleavage in this new Spider-Man game. We gotta wrap her up, okay, and make her a lesbian. But all that shit's fine.
We gotta pad her up like Ant's videos. Yeah.
Oh my god. The fact that he's acting like this is some new issue that now he chooses to care because a right-wing organization is pushing it. It's like, bro, we've been talking about this shit for years. Jesus.
And he calls us
Hello.
grifters.
Yeah.
No.
Just playing games. Because Collective Shout has advocated in the past for games such as Detroit Becoming Human to be delisted from all game marketplaces.
I mean, that is a shit
Actually,
game,
no,
so
that's
no
the
one
myth.
will miss it.
It had good choice-based stuff, and that you actually could make a legit butterfly effect based on the choices you
Yeah,
make,
about
much like,
time for a David Cage game, I'd say. Yeah.
But
Fair enough.
they did have some of the most like obvious pandering kind of allegories whenever they make the androids sit at the back of the bus. Like, gee, I wonder what they're referencing.
Yeah.
Who knows?
What does this remind you of? Yeah.
You see, it would make a 50-minute breakdown, be like,
Oh
you
my
see,
God.
this is actually a reference to the 1960s, whenever.
Oh god.
Oh my god, I'd love to see Ant make a fucking video on David Cage games. That
This
would
is
be
very
the thing.
clever and subtle symbolism, Backseat. You just don't
Oh.
understand it.
Oh my god. Anyway, next.
Domestic abuse. Now, the fact that the domestic abuse in the game was presented as purely negative and committed by the bad guys, and it was your objective to stop abuse, that's irrelevant. The fact is that it appeared at all in the game. That was enough to get Collective Shout's ire and attention. In fact, starting from Collective
What
Shout's
is this?
beginnings in 2009 as a quote-unquote pro-life feminist,
Okay, hang on, pause it.
is interesting.
I'll see if I can read it real quick. Collective Shout began in 2009, co-founded by self-described pro-life feminist Melinda Tankard Rice. Collective Shout describes itself as a grassroots campaigning movement against the objectification of women and sexualization of girls in media, advertising, and popular culture. To date, it has been involved in unsuccessful efforts to ban Snoop Dogg and Eminem from Australia, a successful 2015 campaign to prevent Tyler, the Creator, from touring Australia, a successful 2015 campaign to pressure Target and Kmart to stop selling Grand Theft Auto 5 in Australia, a petition to ban the game No Mercy from sale, which ultimately led to developers pulling it from Steam, an unsuccessful petition to ban Detroit Become Human from sale in Australia.
Alright.
Okay, for one, it seems like they're mostly based on keeping stuff from Australia, not the world at large.
Yeah, it must be
Right.
based on.
It's got a 3-2 record, so
Yeah.
So,
for that.
does this not all sound like left-wing shit, though? I thought he
It
called them like a
kinda
right-wing
it
radical.
kinda
really
does.
I mean,
I think, however,
Expectation
the
of women's
only
sexualization.
the only right wing thing here is them being like pro-life. So, see,
I think this kind of goes with the idea that they're like really like religious freaks. You know, like the
Yeah.
diehard extremes. You know,
It's
like
sort of
if you
horseshoe
show a bit of
theory.
skin as a woman, you're suddenly like taboo. I
right?
think it's
Yeah.
like that. I think that it's one of those organizations.
Well, and it's sort of like, you know, I mean, they're pro-life feminists, so yeah, that's kind of like a little bit of both as far as USA politics go, you know, which is where Ant is, presumably. So, yeah, it's not really directly, whenever he calls it a right-wing organization, it's not really directly lining up with the American right, like most of his audience will be.
Right.
Or most of his audience will be American, rather. And it's kind of like, you know, most of all the writing consultancies and all that sort of stuff, they would also be trying to eliminate all this objectification and the male gaze and all that shit. And they would not like Grand Theft Auto 5. They're the ones that fucking censored it and got rid of the trans jokes in it. So, you know, maybe you have some commonality there, Ant. Who knows?
Right.
But he doesn't want to admit it.
They have a history of targeting any art or artist that is outside the norm. From Snoop Dogg and Eminem to Tyler the
Oh,
Creator
here
to
we
Grand
go.
Theft
It's
Auto.
Primarily in
outside-
No
Australia.
Mercy by comparison
Here we
in the
go.
greater
Here we go. It's
whole
like
of
it's
the-
outside the norm, aka it's like they're so ultra conservative they don't accept people of alternative lifestyles. Oh, woe is me.
How can I twist whatever everybody accepts as bad into a right-wing thing?
Mm-hmm.
body of actions seems less like an act against some extreme piece of video gaming and more like just the next step in an increasingly escalating move to remove any art from all culture that has any
What?
exploitative or
What?
shocking
No.
components
No.
within it.
Bro, time
No.
out. Time out. You're
Okay.
overreacting. Stop. Get some help.
We're not the one. They're not the ones who are freaking out about Sydney Sweeney talking about her jeans, bro.
Exactly.
Like,
I mean, this is just. I mean, I would say that this collective shout, they're more the equivalent of people freaking out in the '90s of for video games, because it was like Night Terror
Night Trap.
Was so controversial, it got sent up to the Supreme Court.
Night Trap.
It's funny. I just bought that game
Night
on the
Trap.
hard disk.
For a second. Like that's kind of the vibe I'm getting from. Yeah, they re-released it for like PS4 at one point. Anyway,
Didn't you mention
Collector Shout's giving me that vibe, and I'm like, you kind of. I mean, yeah, they're a bit successful, but it's only in like Australia. It seems like they're only concerned with like Australia. They might be an Australian-based group, so it's like you don't necessarily have to panic that much. And I don't even think they have like that wide a reach with other conservatives.
Plot twist: Ant has been living in Australia this whole time.
He's like, oh crikey, blimey, mate. Oh
Yeah.
my God.
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! This heat in the outback is really pouring down. I'm gonna put on some AC.
I better stop these dingoes from eating my baby.
I'm gonna put on some AC/DC and grill some shrimp on the barbie. Yeah.
I can just picture it's a Crocodile Dundee. He's like, so do I really have to worry about dingoes eating my new baby whenever it's born?
Hang on, let me catch up on chat. Jacob, hot take, I did like that game, but David Cage is a piece of shit. David Cage is his own little creature. Jacob, tell me lies, and tell me sweet little lies,
I've been disconnected.
Yeah, you're disconnecting a bit, Brandon. Melissa, Collective Shout is the extreme religious right. Yes, the slippery slope is real. If they can get these banned, then it will be anything they want to ban. The games that were banned are inaccessible to Americans as well. I mean, I'm not all that concerned. I buy physical, so whatever.
Well, and also, like, this just goes back to the horseshoe thing. It's like, you know, the extreme left wants the censorship, the extreme right wants the censorship of a lot of the same things. They just want it for different reasons.
Right.
The left is like, oh, it's the evil male gaze. The right
And they're
is like,
both
oh, we have to be
lunatics.
religious. Yeah.
And because of that, it's something dangerous. Because the organization pushing for itch.io to remove all NSFW content, they're not just interested in games that exclusively use this material I mentioned in a way that is erotic or is exploitative. They mean it at all.
Yes,
even
we know.
in the arts.
You already said that.
Mouthwashing drew attention because it does depict assault. It does have a scene off screen, mind you, but it does discuss and reference
Oh, what a bunch
assault.
of pussies.
Therefore, it did fit the bill for what itch.io was saying was no longer allowed on the platform. Discussions or allusions to assault. And of course, this comes after a massive series of campaigns to ban explicit books.
Oh my god.
Critic says,
Dude, do you not know that half of those books had explicit... Half
Yeah,
of those
it's like-
books our organizations got rid of had explicit porn scenes in them.
Right.
Yeah, a lot of them are showing like sex positions and like explaining what trans is to like little kids. Like there's some
Exactly.
sick shit.
It's like-
the fact that you try to lump them all into one category is just because it's like there are some legitimate ones that should not be banned, but the fact that you're so extreme and saying that no, they all have to be allowed. It's like, well then none of them are going to be allowed because you're fighting for the wrong shit. Stay focused. And also the LGBTQ plus issues, like those ones do not need to be in kids' libraries.
We got
Not
Melissa.
at that stage, no.
We got Melissa saying Aussies are dictating stuff that happens here. It won't just stop with these games. It never ends with censorship. That's why it all needs to be allowed. No one gets to remove anything. Banning stuff is always the wrong thing. Melissa, I get what you're saying, but I'm here to piss off ants, so that's why I'm campaigning for this stuff. I agree with you, but for now, I'm gonna have to put aside my morals and just piss off ants.
Melissa, I would say they all should be accessible in some way or another. I am fine with certain platforms saying like we are catered towards kids, so we're not going to sell it here. I don't think it should be removed as a matter of law, but if like you know, like the old Disney Channel, they weren't going to show adult shit and everything, and like it'd be fine for them to say like, no, don't do that. Yeah, and the point she makes here about parents, absolutely, like they need to do their job. That's why I don't think the government. Yeah, I don't think the government should get involved. I think companies are fine to individually ban things if they're just like, hey, it's not our platform. Go to a more adult platform, and you can still access it if you want to. Also, don't sell it and then later ban it, because once somebody's paid for something, then it's a done deal. You need to accept that for all time. You can, move new sales to another platform or something.
Yes, Melissa, I do have to just troll land. Anyway.
In the United States, something that a lot of people tend to ignore,
Hang on,
especially in
John.
the gaming sphere.
Melissa, I will not stop trolling Ant until he retires from YouTube. Anyway. Alright, John, moving on.
Arts are connected. You can't ignore book bans, but then express shock when games start getting banned. They're one and the same, and they're all different.
Not all bans are the same.
No.
I mean, it's easy to look the other way at certain books, right? Take a few pages out of context, present them to an audience, and say, "Hey,
oh, if the pages are there, the pages
How is it
there,
that
bro."
taking a page... How is it that you take a page that literally depicts a freaking blowjob out of context? I'm pretty sure saying this is in a kid's book, or this is in a book in a children's library, and this is the kind of content in it. How, what other context is there other than it's freaking disgusting? It shouldn't be there.
Right.
Well, and for instance, there's no taking certain things out of context. Like what you just mentioned, it's like, imagine if in The Hobbit, that's a popular kid's book. Imagine if in one random scene, Bilbo's just like, "Oh dear, Gollum, let's explain the mechanics of a blowjob in these next 3 sentences."
Yes. We need to put the penises in our mouths, Bilbo Baggins. Yes.
Obviously, that would be a minuscule portion of the book taken out of context. But guess what? I'm still, if they refuse to edit that out, or I go, "Hey, you know what? Mr. Tolkien, I need to edit this out if I'm going to sell it in a children's library. We cannot have that." If he goes, "No, you either sell the book or you do not," the dead man, I'd be like, okay, I guess I got to ban the book then. It doesn't matter how out of context it is. If they refuse to change that part of it, it cannot be in there.
Right.
Although knowing Tolkien, he would have never put stuff like that in his books.
Right.
Yeah, obviously that's a ridiculous
Obviously,
example.
but we're
It was
using an
just
extreme example.
Yeah, it was just it's just to demonstrate that sometimes out of context has no bearing on the argument. It's just it does not matter where or how long this took place, it cannot be in there.
Right.
Yeah.
Here the whole book is all this explicit stuff." If Detroit Becoming Human is banned for depicting domestic
human,
abuse,
not becoming.
I don't even know the title because I don't play games. They're too difficult. I have to hit more than 2 buttons. Whoa.
as a negative, what's next? You're gonna ban that one manga about the plus-sized elf because eating French fries is unhealthy and it might corrupt
What?
the youth into,
Oh
clogging
my
the
god,
or something?
Japanese
I'm gonna make up a
manga
ridiculous
gets
example.
censored all the damn time when it comes to America. Pokemon
Yeah, and-
gets censored.
You don't want to go down that rabbit hole, Ant, because normally it's the fucking English dubbers censoring shit, making they'll talk about male and female shit, and they'll be like, "Oh, we need to censor this because it'll be offensive to the trans community." And
Right.
I noticed you never talked about any of those examples.
He did make one video. It was one of his earlier ones where it's the time localizers improved an anime dub.
Improved.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway,
Please tell me he didn't. Please tell me he didn't say 4 kids.
I don't know. I don't think.
I'm
I don't
guessing
think.
he
I
said
don't.
those stories.
I
which is a
don't think.
zombie.
I don't think Ant is a 4 kids apologist. That's me for one. But anyway.
Ooh.
Yeah, man, Final Fantasy VII, because if you think about it, the game criticizes an evil company sucking out the planet's soul as a fuel. That might hit too close to home. for
Like
some
English
organizations
localizers,
that suck
yes.
oil out. Maybe better than Americans.
Oh
for
my
putting
God,
diesel in their
companies
I love
really
how he
d-
interprets everything as exactly to his political beliefs, and then acts like that's the only interpretation of the thing.
Ant,
Jesus.
we went over
All right.
this in the Cyberpunk episode. Companies do not give a shit when the works they help produce criticize capitalism. They flat out don't, okay? They just care, will this make us money? So there you go.
I mean, hell, the first 2 Dead Rising games. The first one was it had a bit of a commentary on the meat industry, and the
Yeah.
second was about big pharma, and it was like
Right.
there wasn't any like massive controversies in my opinion because nobody really gave a crap.
No.
Is he gonna bring up a single? This is the, normally I just clown on this guy. This is where it's like legitimately pissing me off for information control aspects. Where it's like, is he gonna bring up a single example? Because right wingers are always bringing up all these examples of censorship. Hello, like especially the fact that he brought up anime, and it's like there have been so many examples of localizers censoring shit. It's just like, Ant, you're only bringing up one side of these examples, and you're acting like the other doesn't exist at all. The fucking Dragon Age, or not Dragon Age, Dragon Quest. There was several examples of localization where they're like, they want to eliminate anything that shows a clear distinction between sexes because that's seen as offensive to trans shit like all the time in Japan, or rather in America, translated from Japan. They eliminate any sort of jokes about that like, oh my gosh, I'm surprised he didn't try and make Final Fantasy VII out to be a trans allegory because there's a cross-dressing scene with Cloud, even though it's played off as a total fucking joke.
Yeah.
Thing. Now, this might
hang
seem
on, John.
ridiculous, what I'm saying.
Yeah, well, yes, and what you're saying is ridiculous, but let me catch up on chat real quick. Melissa's saying, right, things need to be rated. If it's not appropriate for kids, rated M. Well, there's also T, but yeah. These games that they removed were rated M for mature, clearly for adults. I just chalked it up to them being pussies, Melissa. We got the Briscoe. Why is Ant always such a fucking dork? Because it's Ant Briscoe. And we got Briscoe also saying, I remember when manga and anime was censored in the 80s and 90s, and then we all agreed that was lame. Then we started getting uncensored manga and anime, and now, 20-ish years later, we're censoring again. Yeah, it's one big cycle, it seems. Next.
Yeah, except the leftoids doing it.
It is.
Yes.
History does repeat itself.
Is ridiculous because the situation's
History
ridiculous.
repeats
Now, again, you
itself
look at a lot of
times.
material, especially horror material. It does feature a lot of disturbing stuff. Disturbing content in horror overlaps quite a lot with the disturbing stuff you might see in NSFW material. So we're going to ban all horror games, delist all them, because they might overlap or intersect with NSFW material. Well, that was the fear with when mouthwashing was found to be delisted. But as we discussed already, it turns out that's a false alarm. Game was delisted long before this ban happened because of the developer's own problems. We have no reason to concern. Except that's not going to stop MasterCard from denying service to anyone who sells material they deem explicit. Now, of course, Collective Shout
They are
attacking
all within their right to
that
do so.
Yeah, yeah, I'm not really sure. Like, so MasterCard's getting involved in what sense? Just that, like,
Like they're not gonna let the companies sell their games on digital storefronts, it seems. I don't know.
okay, well, I don't know. Use a different card then or something.
He's a card carrier all the
They're
way.
an organization that has their political agenda. They're trying to push that agenda. Anything that they deem as exploitative is bad, even if it's depicted as negative in the context of the story. So therefore, traffic.
And I
cyberpunk-
guarantee you, if they presented, butchering your body to become a trans as a negative thing, you would throw a freaking fit.
Yes.
Hey, you know what? I was just going to say, Ant, I am perfectly willing to come to a compromise with you on this. Let's stop listening to Collective Shout. Let's also stop listening to Sweet Baby Inc. or any other writing sensitivity kind of organization, because they all ban
Sweet Baby Inc.
They all ban stupid shit. So you're right. Let's stop listening to extremist political groups, including those that have been widely accepted for decades at this point, as localizers, as writing consultants, as sensitivity readers. That's the thing I was trying to remember. That's the thing that like Insomniac had in their little leaks, where it was like, oh, we've had to have all these videos about how we need to include every fucking group of every fucking person, and we can only depict them in certain ways because we have to be so sensitive to everything. You're right, we should ban all of that shit. But I think you're only going to want to ban one side of it, aren't you?
Yes.
Exactly.
We got Mecha G. Censorship is a bitch sometimes. Yeah, Mecha G. Me and Brandon basically said that at the beginning. Censorship can be a good thing, and sometimes it is necessary, but only in moderation, pretty much. Briscoe, yeah, that's what's fucked up, as it was the lefties that wanted it uncensored years ago. Now the lefties want it censored again. That's just the lefties losing their balls. Oh my god.
2077.
They even have any to
That's
begin with.
bad.
No.
Equally so than if it were encouraging trafficking. But presenting the trafficking as negative, that's still depiction, and therefore, according to Collective Shout, needs to go away and needs to be delisted.
We get it. You made this
by
point
the
4
logic.
times.
But why would MasterCard care? Payment methods in
Why is
general
it
have
just
always had a
showing the
little
logo
hesitancy.
without the words on it? Is that
Well, I
Master...
don't want to platform MasterCard.
Yeah, I was actually not sure what the heck he was referencing when he
or
showed
is that
it. 'Cause I'm
straight?
thought-
Or is that straight up MasterCard's new logo? Did they get rid of the words on their logo?
I don't know.
Let me. I'm gonna Google this real quick.
Alright.
So, random, real quick hot take though. Kia has a really retarded logo now. I couldn't even tell that it was Kia. It looks like KNA whenever you look at it. And so, yeah, retarded logo rebrands are a thing. But also, Anthony, your 93,000, I'll round up for you, subscribers, is not going to influence MasterCard, and you don't have to avoid platforming them because you're not going to influence the billion-dollar company.
No, but you know what? You know what the Backseat Boys is gonna influence though?
Was that?
We're
The-
influencing
the-
everybody.
The thumbnail, cause that face is going on the thumbnail. Just
Hey, honey, you want to hurt a baby? Ooh.
Okay, it kind of looks like the MasterCard logo is two like blank circles now.
Oh my god.
Well, good for Ant advertising them like that.
But
Thank-
with like the master,
Thanks, Ant.
it's like the word MasterCard right on the bottom.
Oh, okay. Oh, so they just moved the words. Okay. We got AA. What up?
Stupid.
What up, y'all beautiful, sexy sons of bitches? How you doing, AA? Oh god, not this reject Clark Kent. Don't worry, AA. We're about halfway done with this video. Briscoe saying hail to AA and Melissa. Alright, John, let's keep going.
Supporting institutions that are not universally considered legal. An example outside entertainment, Visa cards will not pay for cannabis purchases. In some states, it is legal, and other
Sucks to
states,
be
it's
you,
not. They'd
Landlord
rather not spend
Cedar.
their time dealing
Landlord
with
Cedar
the headache of
is a giant pothead. It's not even funny.
Is he the same guy? Is he the same guy that stripped naked in your living room when you walked in on him?
Let's not bring that up every time.
Kitchen, but he was in his bathrobe, thank fuck. But anyway, but yeah, he was also Mom Cedar's ex-boyfriend. And he's also a giant asshole. He's a loony lefty, and he goes down to Mexico every year and wastes half the year there. I swear to God.
Dang.
Gonna make my
Why does
way
he
to
want to go to
Mexico.
Mexico every year?
I don't know because he loves Mexico
Sorta.
more than America. I swear to God, Landlord Cedar legit hates America, and he legit needs to leave if he's gonna be happy, but he won't.
Why does he just go to Mexico and stay there?
I don't know. Oh, hang on.
Yeah, I'm starting to think, based on your description of him, he goes down to Mexico every year to stock up on that sweet black heroin.
Yeah.
Black tar heroin.
Yeah.
Black tar heroin, yes.
He also
Let's.
all that legal.
like legit fucking Landlord Cedar legit calls white people gringos.
Yeah,
This
basically.
is weird as calling us crackers.
Briscoe saying, great pause face on Ant there, Baxter. Oh, no, Briscoe, that's not me. John is the pause man on these streams. Anyway, okay, let's keep going.
But I will admit, that face that Ant had there, he looks just disgusted with that
Yes.
conversation right
Yeah.
now.
He looks
Back-
triggered.
from their purchases. Okay. Now, let's take that to NSFW material. In some states, NSFW
Not safe for work. Jesus, why do you have to do that? It takes just as long to say that as it would to just say not safe for work, or just say inappropriate.
material isn't simply frowned upon, it's illegal. So, much
Oh
like
my
the cannabis
god!
sales-
Stop Stop
they'd rather
leaving shit on screen for a second. Texas
Senate's new bill
bill
could make certain anime, manga, and video games illegal to own in the state.
Depicting. Okay, hang on. Let's read the fine print. The law bans materials depicting minors in obscene ways, including AI generated in anime. Okay, that's a little bit different than what the
base.
fucking headline
Yeah,
says.
also, wouldn't Ant be happy with that second to last part since he hates AI generated content?
I get why he's mad.
Oh, no,
though.
no, no, no.
Ant is in this anime that they're using for the headline.
No. Wait. The reason why he's upset is because that means he's not going to get to see his minors.
Yeah.
Oh, he's like, I want AI generated minor sex content. What's wrong with that? It's censorship, is what it is.
Also, to loop back around to the fact that I'm just one big contrarian to Ant, because Ant is on the anti-AI side, he made me switch to the pro-AI side. I literally do not want to be on the same side as him.
Oh, it's Shad from Shadiversity here, and I'm happy to hear you're on my side now, Backseater. I love AI art.
Well, as Erdnot Rex once said, like, seek the enemy of your enemy and you'll find a friend. So yeah, anyway. On.
So, much like with cannabis sales, they'd rather not deal with them at all. They'd rather just sweep it under the rug and allow the individual states to
Good, no
deal
more
with ultimate
weed
payment
for
methods.
landlord
Direct
cedar.
cash, usually. Now, with gaming marketplaces like Steam, like itch.io, you really can't have an alternative. There is no physical thing you can just buy with cash.
Yeah, there is.
You can't just give them...
Oh, by the way, it's funny. I actually have to deal with this because Sony's fucking retarded, and on their PlayStation 3 store, which is still up and running, I wanted to buy some shit that they haven't put on the modern store. And they're like, oh, no. You have to go on your wallet on a more modern console or desktop, add funds to your wallet, and then you can come back on here and buy shit. Even though we have PayPal options and shit on this store, you have, for the PS3 specifically, you have to add the funds separately. So there are several ways around that. Yes, you can't pay directly with MasterCard. You know what they do at weed places? Because I actually had to buy some in Arizona. And for someone else, actually, because I don't really smoke. But
Sure, John.
But I live in Pennsylvania, and they're like, oh, yeah, we'll take a look at your license. And then they're like, oh, we do cash only. And they literally have an ATM in the fucking lobbies. You can just go get cash from your bank account, just like you would pay with your bank card. And it's just like one extra step. It's not even like a big deal.
Not to mention that... Oh, sorry, John, continue.
Oh, just like all the I was just gonna say, like, all the examples that he's given are like not even terrible oppressive examples. It's just like pretty much an inconvenience at worst.
Right.
Not to mention, we can pirate this crap.
Yeah.
I mean, piracy has been strongly like advocated for in more recent times. So it's like, what's preventing us from just pirating this?
Yeah.
Well, when Ubisoft says get used to not owning games, we just what's the phrase? It's like if buying isn't ownership, then piracy isn't illegal.
Right.
Or then piracy isn't stealing. That's what it is. Yeah,
Right.
because it's like you can't possibly have it. So
We got Briscoe saying, great pause work, John. We got Double A going, ugh. We got Mecha G saying, why do we always pause at the most hilarious facial expressions? Because he's Ant, Mecha G.
Mecha, that's just his face. We can't
Yes.
avoid it.
Mecha G
What's
also
wrong
says,
with your face?
what's wrong with your face? Mecha G says, thanks guys, I needed this. Well, you're welcome. Moving on.
Your debit card. Maybe you can, but the easier way to do it would just be to delist the games entirely, because itch.io wants MasterCard to be an available payment method. The more obstacles you put between the purchase and the purchasee, the less likely you are to secure a sale. So what's easier? Have special conditions for certain games, or just get rid of the offending games so that MasterCard doesn't deny you the ability to use your card for a given service.
I mean, to be honest, that second option is a lot less easier because is a lot easier because it just prevents a freaking headache for everybody.
Right.
There's a lot of other payment options. That's all I'll say. You can even use your MasterCard to add funds to your PayPal wallet and then just use PayPal to fucking buy shit on itch.io. If you really need to buy things on itch.io exclusively.
Tells you
Right.
take Visa.
What's the more efficient choice from a business perspective? Because if you lose MasterCard, you're basically running out of a lot of ways that people can buy your product
One way.
and give you money. And no
It's just
business
common
wants to
sense,
be in
then.
the business of selling away potential sales to someone who complies with MasterCard's requests. See how it works out? It's all about money in the end of the day. But the problem is, this also affects small businesses, small developers who create games with limited teams and need that money.
What,
from the
no,
available-
what that means is that they have to get more creative with what they have to do.
Right.
It also means that they spent less money and so they don't have to sell as many copies of their game. For instance, Expedition 33, which has sold, not just been played by, because that's the BS metric that a lot of companies give that are on Game Pass and shit these days. They're like, we've been played by this many players. Anyways, like Assassin's Creed Shadows was like, we've been played by this many on Ubisoft Plus. But, you know, Expedition 33 is maybe like 30 people, and it's sold 3 million at least, probably multi-millions more by now. And they did it at $50. And they've probably made a shit ton of profit. So yeah, smaller teams actually means like you don't have to sell as much. So you don't have to force every single payment option on every single storefront.
Yes, sir.
client
Anyway.
intel that Steam and itch.io provide. So what's it going to be? And ultimately, delisting them from searches is one thing. You still have the link if you have it. But what about when games are completely removed? Because some NSFW games have been threatened with complete removal. You can't buy them on these marketplaces. And there is no alternative third-party marketplace as of yet to replace
There's Game Jolt.
when it goes.
Yeah.
There's several, isn't there? Yeah, Good Old Games, GOG.
God,
As a
yeah.
popular one. Yeah, as a popular
It's
one.
the
on PC.
internet. I'm pretty sure it's the internet. I'm pretty sure there's like 50 other websites you could go to get this stuff.
Well, I'm even just
Right.
talking like easily searchable, like pretty popular ones. Like Good Old Games is popular because it doesn't do DRM and shit,
Mm-hmm.
digital rights management. And
Yeah.
then there's also the Epic Game Store, which people same features as Steam, but it's still like a legitimate storefront. Like people all go there and get their free games all the time, and they have Fortnite and shit. So like, yeah, you're only naming 2 platforms on the most open platform of PC. It's not like PlayStation or Xbox or Nintendo where they're like, oh, you have to buy it from our storefront if you're on our console.
Yeah.
Away, it remains the biggest marketplace for a lot of NSFW material and a lot of independent horror material as well.
All right.
Now, some games like Honey Pop, Yandere Simulator have become popular despite their explicit material, thanks to the joke of the material, thanks to the maybe even the shocking content therein draws its own crowd. Well, if all of that is restricted, then there is no developer who wants to make a game like that. Why would you make a game that has explicit material only for it to get removed from the service quickly after? You can't make money off of that. All that work for no return, for no audience, they won't even bother making it. And so these measures also discourage certain artists from creating art that might be considered exploitative, explicit in some way.
Okay, so
Or
you
maybe
can't
it
make a
just
bunch of child porn
encourages-
games.
Yeah, there's that, and it encourages them to get more clever.
Yeah. Like I always say, like, limits breed creativity, which is something Ant's followers don't really understand when I tell them that. Let me catch up
And
with
if you look at
chat
those
here. With all the BS in media, I'm glad I'm saving this much money to save it for future endeavors. Good on you, Mecha G. It's ironic, isn't it? The less you have, the more creative you become, indeed. Briscoe, Ant looks like a lesbian.
He'll join Disparu. Everybody always says that about him too.
My, what a cute little lesbian we have here. Oh my god.
A lot of
anyway.
things are covered by it. A lot of games do fall into that guideline. You know, God of War might be considered against guidelines.
Bitch,
now.
please,
Cyberpunk
I'm the
26
master of
Oh.
war.
Oh, Ant, I'm sure.
Why
that
would
you're
God of
against
War
God
be
War
against
scene.
it?
I'm sure that you're against the Kratos fucking the women for money scene.
Yeah.
Even David Jaffe, the game's creator, is always saying how much he's against that because he's a raging leftoid with a 14-year-old kid that he transitioned. Anyways.
Oh, wait, really?
Oh shit.
Oh, Jaffe? Yeah,
Oh,
he always talks about that. and he always comes at it he always comes at it with the attitude of like, oh, well, it's okay if you're against that. Some people just don't understand. It's that
what a
fucking
little
arrogant
bitch.
ass attitude. Oh, he's he's awful. And he always goes after like he's the one that'll go after like he went on fucking Side Scrollers podcast and was like, oh, this guy has serious mental issues to be ranting about Starfield like this. Like, he didn't understand the fucking character at all. He just thought he was legitimately like stroking out over
What a
Starfield.
little bitch. Hang on, guys.
27.
Hang on, guys. Hang on, guys. Keep the chat entertained. I gotta go. I gotta go put my shit away and grab a drink. So keep the chat entertained.
Oh god, he keeps shit around.
Alright.
And he has to put it away now. Oh no.
But when you say David Jaffe has a trans child, is it a son to female or daughter to son?
It is. Oh, god, I don't even remember because I stopped listening to him after a while. He was always appearing. The only reason I knew about this is because I used to listen more to Sacred Symbols, which is Colin Moriarty's, podcast and like platform, and he would always have Jaffe on. It is. I think he calls the child his son now. I just remember, and I'm not even sure how old the person is now. I just remember, like, he said that, like, oh, 14, he liked all this stuff, and so I knew. And it's just like, and he's so much happier now. And I'm just like, Jaffe, your kid's living lie.
Crap.
Yeah, and so now he, like,
Funny on
defends that
Twitter,
shit from
he
the dead.
says, as a parent and the father of a trans child, our experience and our preparation, research, and over 1 year of various therapists and medical doctors is very different from the person in this video. He's talking about some video someone linked to him on Twitter. And he also says, with that experience, I continue to be thankful that my son found the path he found when he did, and the support of doctors and experts who help him walk that path. He is happy, thriving, one of the biggest joys in my life.
Yeah, he's also divorced and is only saying this so he can even see his kid on weekends, by the way.
We got Mecha G saying, I'm back, guys. Isn't Backseat a Mandalorian? Oh yeah, I am. Anyway, next.
This is the way, Backseater. Get it? I said
Fuck
this is
your
the
way. Fuck your way. We got Briscoe saying David Jaffe's the type of guy that thinks he's the smartest guy in the room when he's really the dumbest. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Baldur's Gate might also be Dragon Age, because again, you look at this Mass Effect.
I mean,
also,
I wouldn't
big
mind.
games, not just small.
I mean, first of all, I own those games on physical copies, or at least the Legendary Edition. Second of all, I wouldn't lose any sleep if Veilguard, Inquisition, and Andromeda get taken off the store. Fuck those
Interesting
games.
you bring up Mass Effect, Ant, because remember whenever they removed the Miranda ass shot?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you didn't say shit.
The
man.
worst thing in the Legendary Edition, no fucking cap.
He's looking at me like, you like Miranda's ass? Ugh.
Yeah.
My wife has a pancake ass. In my opinion, just conjecture, all legal disclaimers there. And
Yeah. Also, hey, Jeremy.
It's not just your NSFW stuff, but your big leaders. You're probably thinking, well, the big AAA companies would never allow these games to be taken off of the main Steam pages. They pay extra. They do have some workaround. And you might be right. But the smaller guys, though, at a certain point, you have to admit the guidelines are vague enough and general enough and apply in different locations enough to potentially cover a lot of material. For example, if Game of Thrones
just like the male gaze,
were available exclusively on these marketplaces, they would be removed.
Objectification.
Game of Thrones, one of the most popular shows in the last 30 years. Sopranos would be gone, unlisted, because
I could just buy
'cause
DVDs.
because it has racial slurs and it has racial stereotypes, so obviously the left would
He also had at one point a scene with homophobic slurs.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, remove it. But also, if the right wing
Okay.
asked for it to be removed, that's their fault.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm against censoring stuff that's already been put out there. you know, because I believe in preservation of that kind of media.
Right.
Oh,
You
I
can't
agree.
you just can't like sweep it under the rug and pretend it doesn't exist.
And you put one of those retarded warnings at the beginning that's like, this was made at the time, and it's very
It's a
insensitive.
product of its
depictions blah."
times. Yeah. That
No, but I'm
bitch-ass
just pointing out the
statement.
fucking hypocrisy in that any of these properties that he just mentioned, they are told everybody on his side that talks about them in modern day, they're always like, oh, they have problematic elements. Oh, they have this, and that. It's like, your side wants to fucking censor shit too, Ant. They just want to catch it before it's even made and influence the entire writing process with checkboxes and all this other censorship. So why are you only now calling it out in this very specific circumstance? Seems pretty sus.
Also, Jeremy, you just showed up, and Jeremy, real quick, what's your take on this shit here? What's your take on this censorship policy on itch.io?
I'll let Jeremy give his thoughts. I'm just letting you know I gotta take a piss, so I
All
might be
right.
a minute.
Jeremy, give us your thoughts before John gets back from taking a piss. Hello, Jeremy.
Speak up, man.
Speak up, motherfucker. Oh, his mic ain't working. Alright. Never mind. Mecha G says, I have pre-Disney Star Wars DVDs of the OG 6 films. Nice.
Same here. Okay.
The pause screen of Anna, he just looks so disgusted.
He just looks like he absolutely loathes us. Yeah.
Chances are he does.
It's like, why do you guys keep covering me? What the hell? I haven't done anything to any of you guys. I haven't lied about any of you guys' families. What the hell?
Just because
Backseater, I give you financial advice on Twitter.
I just love Ant is not beating any racial stereotypes when the first thing he says to someone is to offer them financial advice. He's gonna offer to be his lawyer next, Ant. Jesus.
I don't know if okay, real talk. I don't know if Ant is Jewish. I think he's like Italian, but that's about it.
Well, somebody commented one time on his videos, I remember whenever, because, you know, obviously I had pulled up because we were doing the share screen or whatever, and it was like, I love your Jewish accent, and he, liked it, I'm pretty sure, so he might be, I mean...
Oh, yeah, come on down to the bagel shop. We'll give you the spiel on it all, yeah. Just the type of Hanukkah, too, yeah.
I should be offended right now.
Just enough. If Detroit Becoming Human breaks the guidelines,
It's
you
become.
bet your ass those will too. And when that happens, you have a big different conversation starting. Because it's not just about games that are explicit, it's about media that's explicit. And if you think they'll stop it,
which one of us thinks that he's actually going to agree with us if we complain about Mass Effect getting censored?
He doesn't give a shit about any censorship. Singing Reaper is back here, so I'm going to say this to him specifically. Singing Reaper, you're an Ant fan. Have you heard about any of the controversies with censorship before this shit? Have you ever heard him bring up with Stellar Blade, with Skullgirls, with any of the localization in anime and manga where they take out what they deem as transphobic language or anything that is, saying that there is a difference between biological sexes or makes a joke about that or anything like that? Huh, Singing Reaper? You gonna call it any of that censorship? Any of that shit? And has Ant ever called out any of that shit? Because I don't think so. So this is a massive hypocrisy on his part.
We also got the Briska saying, have you seen a Jaffe oh my god, hang on, Sing Reaper, motherfucker coping about localization.
Oh, he has no response. He's a fucking dumbass. Okay.
Yeah,
Go ahead and
yeah.
counter the point if you can, dumbass.
Great counter, Singing Reaper. Anyway, Briscoe, have you seen Jaffe interview that Alyssa Mercante does? They talk about people objectifying women in real life entertainment, and then in his interview, he's objectifying her and being creepy. No, I haven't.
Oh yeah, he's like, nobody should give a people only don't like you because you're an ugly bitch. I would never judge you on your book.
Oh,
So it's kind of like whenever Frost was. It's kind of like whenever,
Frost.
whenever Frost was like, Olivia Munn and Morgan Webb didn't exist to be objectified by you. Meanwhile, Olivia Munn is dressing up as a maid, jumping into pies.
Singing Reaper, great counter. Yeah, your counter was
Oh, no,
totally great, Singing Reaper.
He's
Yeah.
stroking out. He can't come up with anything. He's just
Singing
repeating what I
Reaper is
said.
crashing out. Why do you have a third grader's art on stream? Where? Which one is
Oh,
it?
he's-
Oh,
I
he
think he's
means
talking about Jeremy.
he means Jeremy's icon. Because it's Jeremy's icon, obviously.
Bro.
Hey,
I'm
Jeremy, why do
sorry.
you have something drawn up by an elementary schooler?
Yeah, Jeremy, what?
Also, real quick, thank you.
SpaghettiOs.
real quick, thank you, John, for recommending good old games. I found so many Star Wars stuff on there.
Oh, yeah, no problem.
I just bought Star Wars Rebellion, so thanks.
Oh, look at that. I'm spreading good gaming. You see that, Singing Reaper? There's good coming out of this stream.
Yes, we're a Christian stream. Yes,
I identify as Roman Catholic, but that's more or less
close
the same
enough.
thing, kind of.
Singing
Aw,
Reaper
poor
crickets.
Singing
Aw,
Reaper.
poor Singing Reaper.
He's talking about his own argument. He's
Yeah,
like,
yeah, pretty much.
Oh.
Sorry you only
Yeah,
have
wait, Singing-
crickets on your side.
I brought up
yeah.
like 4 different
Singing
examples
Reaper-
of shit that Ant could have called out, and he's just like, oh, crickets.
Singing Reaper can't sing no more.
Oh
Yeah.
no. Wah, wah,
SFW
wah.
Stuff, I got a bridge to sell you. Because this is part of a larger campaign that's been brewing.
You're selling
for
me a
very
bridge.
long
I don't
time.
want it.
No.
The chances are it's just gonna make me drown in a sea of stupidity.
Keep it, Ant.
Across the arts. If you need proof of this, ask your local librarians, because they'll tell you. Books across the United States have been
You already brought
challenged,
this
if not
up.
outright banned, in various libraries and school districts for explicit material. Of course, that usually means LGBTQIA books specifically get targeted,
Oh
because
my
that's
god,
the
he's
easiest.
Oh my
repeating
God.
himself
Yeah, this
now.
child
Painting the
pornography-
narrative again.
The
He's
child
painting the
pornography
narrative
does
again.
get targeted, and you're right. The child sex images absolutely get targeted, as they should be. Nobody is a free speech absolutist when you go extreme enough.
Yeah.
You know, people said that like Twitter was that whenever Elon bought it. You know what Elon censors? If there was child pornography on there. So nobody is a fucking free speech absolutist, and that's what these books are all about, and that's why they're banned.
Alright,
yeah.
Jeremy.
Singing Reaper will defend that, though. He loves having children see gay sex on their book pages,
Yeah,
right, Singing
pretty
Reaper?
much. Yeah. Alright, Jeremy. Oh
And-
shit. Jeremy bounced. His mic wasn't working. Alright, anyways, let me see what else we got here. I got. Actually, it's you that has the dead air. Oh, here's Jeremy's bag. Let's see if it works. We got Mecha G saying, I gotta get going now. Bye. Alright, see you, Mecha G. Sing Reaper, the stuff Backseater likes, given why he got banned. Again, man, that was a joke. You know it.
No, you.
And the brother, your friend defended children getting raped today. Yeah, it was to piss you off.
God. So, Singing Reaper, you are against the books that have child pornography, like, regardless of whatever you think Backseater likes. Like, why are you trying to avoid the subject? Like, you're okay with those books being banned, right? You're gonna stop distracting from what we're actually trying to talk about here, right?
Right.
Like, you can easily say that. I'm against childhood pornography, even if it includes LGBT shit.
Ugh.
Come on, man, just say it.
Come
not
on,
that
man,
hard.
you're this close. Anyway.
He was corrupt.
Come on, Reaper, let's be grown
Overly
up here.
sexualized in some way, especially considering most people, most adults who are pushing for the bans, have not actually read the books. And nowhere is that more
Just
care.
like you have not understood why a lot of these LGBTQ books have been banned.
I don't care what books get banned. Did you just say that?
Yeah, he did, yeah.
Wow. So you're okay with kids seeing literally anything? Okay, Singing Reaper. Good to know your stance on that shit. All right.
Here's Solar, more ant bullcrap indeed.
Wow. I can't believe he just self-reported like that.
Yeah, way to go, Sing Reaper. Hold on. Let me fucking screenshot this shit. There we
Let me
go.
just put the Kama Sutra in the kids section, and we'll just
Yeah.
let them have at it. You know what, Singing
Yeah.
Reaper? That's what you want. All right.
Yeah.
Reaper, you have been slain.
Uh-oh. You're-
Remove Heartstopper,
Singing
the
Reaper, you're...
graphic novel equivalent.
Singing Reaper, do you know what the hell a troll post is?
Oh shit, he's spamming, he's spurging.
He's
Oh, no.
crashing out!
No.
He's crashing out!
He's hashtag big mad guy.
He's
What about-
he's
what about?
hashtag ass mad. Hang on. At Singing Reaper. Hashtag ass mad. There we go. There we go. Stay ass mad, bro.
All right, shall we continue?
Yeah, let's keep going.
We're in the home stretch.
Hallmark for the gays from libraries and bookstores. The book was pitched by adults who hadn't read the book to
Pitched at
parents
10.
who never heard of the book.
Wait.
Karens, of course.
Young Columbia residents' elation would not last. Earlier this month, a local woman named Heather McMurray filed a complaint over the books after she said she found them in the young adult section. After a meeting on August 9th in which only opponents of the books showed up, wow, strange, the library's board of directors temporarily pulled the books from the shelves to review them. The board is holding a special public meeting on the matter in the library. Okay, that sounds totally reasonable if everyone was against the books and they literally just say, hey, we're going to review them a little bit here before we put them back. Like, why is it so imperative that we immediately throw them back on the shelves? Like, is everybody just instantly gonna murder themselves if they don't have these books for the next 2 weeks or whatever?
If I don't get these books back on these shelves uncensored, I am going to delete myself.
Well, my
You're doing the world a favor.
on children's book I can read to my future children one day.
Yeah, I want little Ant to know all about fucking like, what the hell is the name of that book? Like
Blowjobs.
Yeah, I want little Ant to learn all about blowjobs by the time he's 5.
And also the other thing that he never talks about is that yes, they want them out of elementary school libraries. That is the whole issue. If you really want it for your kid, as sick as it is, you can still buy it. You can get it on the internet and read it to your kid at night, Ant. It's like they can't control that on you. They literally just don't want them in kids' public spaces.
It's
So-
perfectly reasonable.
Yeah, and they're only reviewing it. Like they're literally just temporarily taking it away to review it, even though there was 100%, by this person's own words, only opponents of the books showed up. So there was literally no dissenting voice, and still the board said, it's okay, we're just going to review them. They
Yeah.
should have just banned them outright right there, but they're being even more on your side than they deserve to be.
Yeah.
Eh.
Also,
As
Singing
some sort of
Reaper.
explicit.
Singing Reaper, thanks for boosting the stream and helping it get in the algorithm. Briscoe, is Singing Rapist one of Ant's cocksuckers or something? Yes, he is. Yes, he absolutely is.
Absolutely.
Probably Ant himself, who knows?
Singing Reaper still has not said that he just doesn't want kids to see porn. I don't know why he
Yes.
can't say that.
But he did
horrible.
ensure to insult Jeremy's icon. The 3rd grade art is
Yeah,
back.
that's more important
Yeah.
than what we're. Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. He deemed that as more important. Yep.
Yeah.
Material.
Yeah, that Jeremy,
Make
he
it
really
clear.
doesn't like your
Wait, go
appearance
back.
skills.
You gotta see that statement.
Boosting the stream. Brother, you have to type in the full title for your channel to appear.
Wow,
I know.
you're saying YouTube is suppressing Backseater? Wow.
Yeah.
I guess the powers that be are on your
Ooh.
side, Singing Reaper.
It's almost as if I'm right when I say YouTube is suppressing me. Anyway.
Let's see. Marion County's library system is far from the first to be targeted for book bans, quote unquote. They didn't put that in quotes for some reason. In recent years, other libraries in the state, as across the country, have faced efforts to ban books not only about LGBT. Okay, wow, way to be very general. Maybe talk about the pornographic images, but also books about topics like systemic racism. Last year, Madison County residents spent weeks debating over an effort to ban. Okay, they're not being specific here at all. This is just a vague fucking headline.
Very vague.
Yeah, it really means nothing. It's just a way to generate a headline of, school board debates banning LGBTQ plus books. It's not actually discussing what's in the books. I would like specifics on what is in the books, what has gotten them banned, and I would like specifics as to the titles so that I can research the books myself and make my own decisions as to whether I think it's appropriate or not. Why are they being so vague? It's very odd. If they really believe in their positions so much, they should want all the information to be out there to the parents to make their own decisions.
Right. We also got Sing Reaper. I don't want kids to see porn, hence calling out the guy that wants children. My God, you literally just said you don't care about books getting banned, so clearly you do.
So, Sing Reaper, what about the pornographic books that we're discussing? Like, specifically, what's your stance on the pornographic books that are in children's public libraries? Do you think that they should be there or not?
Faisal Wall 8 says, "Hi, hail Faisal." Yes, Solar says, "Hail Faisal." Anyway, moving on.
Gay or something. And when you actually look at the graphic novel, it has explicit hand-holding and very little else. The book was a
I don't
popular
believe
hit.
you.
Oh, really? Huh?
What's very little else?
This-
Why aren't you specific and go page by page?
This is just like his True Set Bakura argument all
isn't
those
some-
months ago.
Yeah. Ant literally tried to say that, oh, well, Star Wars has always had, like, faulty continuity or whatever, and he pointed to Truce at Bakura, like the droid army in that book, and I couldn't remember it because I don't care for that book as much as other people, so basically Ant was all like, oh, well, see, Backseat, it doesn't read the Star Wars EU because he can't recall this one book. Singing Reaper says, I don't want kids to see porn, learn to read. Okay, well, do you want the books to be banned then, correct?
Yes, I think he just clarified that. Yeah, so he's against Ant, and he wants all these books to be banned from the public school libraries, obviously. Thank you, Singing
Oh,
Reaper. We're in complete agreement, and I'm glad to have your support on this stream.
Glad to be on the same side, Singing Reaper. Anyway,
Solar Voladun is absolutely destroying Singing
type
Reaper.
in one message, cry, yeah.
The whiny corpo cuck. I agree. Ant is a whiny corpo cuck. Absolutely.
He really is. He sucks up to Disney a lot.
Hidden nightmare material meant to corrupt the kids. It's a mainstream book that's, if anything, I think, a little too romanticized. A little too
Really?
unrealistic in how perfect it depicts the village.
Really? What
I
do
envision
you
the hard
want?
stop.
What do you want in
He
that
wants
book?
more explicit images. Ant is advocating
Oh
for
my
more
God.
I mean, every freaking LGBTQ relationship I've seen on screen is depicted as being pretty much freaking perfect.
Yeah.
I like Call Me By Your Name, which was hailed as an LGBTQ trailblazing movie, and yet had a guy fucking a peach and talking about the semen inside of it. So if you don't want to be viewed as pornographic, maybe stop making movies like that.
Right.
I kind of just want to self-delete my memory because, dear God, I didn't need to know that was a scene that existed in a movie anywhere.
Oh, please,
Trust me,
please.
I
If you
was
think the
vague.
movie was weird, the book was something else.
Oh God, I didn't read
Where's
that.
Where's my repulsor rate? I'm shooting myself right now.
Ha.
No,
Oh,
just
by the
with
way,
Men in Black
Backseater, I'm
thing,
not sure if you
uh,
knew this, but I'm on Twitter, and Ant actually tweeted out the thumbnail of this stream
Oh, really?
with the caption, LOL, someone's mad.
It's my
Oh, he
mom's
must have- he
credit
must have
card.
Brother, you asked me to fucking react to this. Here I am. You wanted this. I'm
See, this is
giving
why
you
can
what you
never get
want.
For defamation, because he literally thanked
Apparently,
everybody who
Singing
was
Reaper
reacting.
also retweeted this on
Yeah.
his Twitter.
Oh,
Thanks
well,
for
Singing
thanks
Reaper
for
and
the
all
free
6 of his
advertising,
followers.
Singing Reaper. The only motherfucker crying is the hang on. I'm here to be against the pedophile, not Ant. Good to know I have your support, Singing Reaper. Briscoe says only losers who are perpetually online type fast. Singing Reaper, brother, you were sucking MasterCard's dick earlier because it's mommy's credit card company. Yeah, what you gonna do about it?
He's so clearly joking. Oh my god.
We got Arsonist. I just got here. Why are there a bunch of Discord sounds? That's because we're using Discord to watch this video.
Wait, what?
Yeah, you can hear my Discord pinging. Yeah, it's because Jeremy it's because Jeremy keeps leaving and then coming back trying to get his mic to work. Anyway,
Oh wait,
Don't be
Backseater, are you actually suspended on Twitter?
yes, I currently am. Yes, because Ant's followers got me temporarily banned again.
King Reaper talking mad shit on Ant. He's just like pathetic corpo. Fuck.
Yeah, because I was just flipping through and yeah, I found the post where he posted it an hour ago that you're mad.
Sure, pal.
He's trying. He's doing cope mode now. You know.
Yeah.
But
Shall
he's
we
not going to
continue?
come to you because, you know, he has supposedly better things to do.
Yeah.
Because it's Singing Reaper, absolutely. Ant made. You know what? I'm not gonna make that accusation, Ant, because that could be defamation if it's not true. But you know what? You are perfectly entitled to think Ant is a pedophile.
Oh no,
Absolutely.
Solar's suspended too. Oh, we got Jeremy right here. To Singing Reaper, the reason my art is 3rd grade is because I use Gravit design for my thumbnails, and Baxter used the avatar I made on the thumbnail for my Frankie Frico review I made a couple months ago. That explains it. There you go, Singing Reaper. Literally no you is all you people respond with. Yeah, because it works. Because it
Now he's just
pisses you
copying
off.
my entire argument from earlier because I called him out for using the no you shit. And now
Yeah.
he's just like, no, it's who's using no you. Oh wait, fuck, I fucked up.
Hypocrisy at its finest.
Yeah, AA. Oh, boo-hoo. Let me play you a song on the world's smallest violin, Singing Reaper.
All right, let's finish up these last 3 minutes.
Let's get through this shit, yeah.
Hell, Ant.
if anything, I think a little too romanticized, a little too unrealistic in how perfect it depicts the relationships. I have issues with Heartstoppers, don't get me wrong, but it's more that it doesn't go far enough with depicting a realistic relationship than being
God.
explicit.
He wants the butt sex explicitly.
He
If
wants,
anything, it's the equivalent of cotton candy for
You know, wants that
teenagers.
butt stuff.
yeah.
And a lot of people describe it as
He
such.
wants the light
So,
stuff in the
That's
butt
not explicit
stuff.
at all.
He wants to shove something up his butt.
Yeah.
Here, I'll slow it
What-
down a little bit. My
What?
bad.
What?
Normally
What
go-
in the butt? Yeah.
Butters style.
That's not NSFW. That's the most PG-13 thing you can possibly get your hands on. And that's being banned. What I'm getting at is this. If there comes a time,
Good.
and I'm not being specific, where MasterCard worries that they won't have the same financial rights to distribute certain material that might be considered obscene in certain states but not others, if this group with a clear agenda and a lack of comprehension of context clues to see if something's depicted negatively or positively in media, if they get their way with this, who's to say they won't get their way with the next thing, or the next thing, or the next thing? Censorship never
next
stops
thing.
simply at the most extreme end of the spectrum. There are games out there that are extremely explicit that I do not support whatsoever on a personal level for my own reasons. However,
Gee, I
that does
wonder
not-
why.
Like Stella Blade, it objectifies women, and I think it should all be banned.
Yeah.
not mean that we should censor these voices unless they're doing something explicitly illegal. If they're doing
But wait,
Says the
Ant,
guy
is
who
it-
said it was a good thing for Backseater's account to be banned.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you don't want people to be censored.
Yeah.
And I wonder if he's okay with sensitivity readers, all these companies that are specifically there to censor shit before it even gets out, to just control these companies from a creative baseline.
A Sweet Baby Inc. supporter.
Yeah,
Right.
like, dude, it's not always after the fact. You're talking about after the fact censorship, which I also agree should not happen, but also localization and sensitivity readers are absolutely the biggest form of censorship, and those take place at the creative level in the creative process, and they completely steer everything in one direction.
Right. Hang on, guys. Jeremy
very-
said something. I haven't read the books, but I did see bits of the TV show from Witch Cindy's videos on it, and it's not that bad. Well, at least there's that. Also, Ant could have just made a video on LGBTQ book banning, but he tacked it onto a video about the recent itch.io censorship drama to get more clicks. Indeed. Ant
Yep, gonna draw
is...
a false correlation.
Yes, sir.
dangerous That's a different story. But if they're not doing that, if there's no harm
Dangerous.
being done to anyone, the arts should remain as such, with the proper warnings and the proper restrictions associated with material of a certain age relation. Age gate them, sure, that's fine. Put warnings, absolutely. But to completely remove them encourages
The thing about warnings
production.
is that people can just ignore them.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I bought GTA as a kid. Like, you just get your parents to say, yup, it's okay, he's spending his money.
Yep.
And that was fine.
The
Like,
art.
that was just violence. So it's not like it was some retarded shit like, oh, gee, mom, I really want to see the gay porn.
Yeah.
If artists are afraid their material might be considered too controversial to sell in a marketplace, what's the next step? They don't make it? Are entire gaming studios going to fire or restrict certain games? During the 90s, we had Mortal Kombat, a game that was so explicit for the time, it created a new rating system. But Mortal Kombat wasn't taken off shelves. It wasn't burned. It
Well,
was
no,
still
it was in
commercially
arcade
available
cabinets.
despite.
And also, they had the sweat replacing
The sweat,
blood.
yeah.
And also, like, you would, like, I'll acknowledge, like, the right went way too far in the 90s sometimes, and now you need to acknowledge the left is going way too far today, Ant, will you? Probably not.
Exactly. There's a thing called common sense,
Right.
and we all have it here at the Backseat.
Hell yeah.
Controversy. But now, if MasterCard objects to the game's taken off shelves entirely. It's completely unpersoned. Imagine the gaming landscape if these games were no longer distributed in any form, of any kind, because of a couple complaints. And it was done overnight, and they didn't even listen to they didn't have any hearings. It was just like that. We're dealing with the same thing.
You mean, like, patches to games that people already bought?
Yeah.
Like 10 years later? Like, I didn't even back Skullgirls on any sort of thing, but I heard about the controversy, and it got a shit ton of Steam negative reviews whenever they patched it 10 fucking years after it released and said, nope, you can't play it like that anymore. Sorry. It's just like, oh, odd. They patched Final Fantasy VII Remake years afterwards to eliminate cleavage. Oh no. Anyways,
Regardless of whether you want to believe it or not, we
Nah,
are
he's just gonna
at
say
a
that's
different
good
level of
censorship.
yep. If it's against the male gaze, it's always good.
Yep.
censorship here. A massive one that can overflow and overwhelm the arts on a collective scale. It did not start with games, but if you're noticing it now with games, congratulations. Welcome to the same fight that most librarians and book publishers have been dealing with for the last 5 to 10 years. This is the world of book bans, taken to the world of gaming.
No.
You either have to jump on board now and help fight this, or
Censorship
you're
in
going
games
to
has been a thing for a long time.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
congratulations, Ant, for finally catching up and also me seeing it from one side.
Hashtag simple and yeah.
Oh my gosh, he finally got on the censor. You know what? He should see all the videos from a year or two ago whenever Stellar Blade released about, the 1 point whatever patch where they patched a bunch of the cleavage out of the
He
face.
actually does have a Stellar Blade video.
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
I wonder what it's about. It's probably like, oh, the Gouda game.
You guys want to watch? You guys want to watch it after this video?
Depends how long.
I don't-
To be honest.
Nah. Particularly, no.
Okay, all right. Anyway, next.
We'll
I think
save it.
we'll save that for a different one.
Yeah.
roll over and wake up one day to find that all
Maybe
your
that could
games
be your
are slop.
video to celebrate your Twitter account restoration.
Maybe. Yeah. Anyway.
We'll celebrate with some boobs and butt.
Hell
As
yeah.
someone who platinum Stellar Blade and thinks it stands great as a gameplay game, yeah, I'd be happy to participate in that.
Yeah.
Oh
Anyway.
yeah, you're totally happy for that.
Because
By
that's
the way,
only thing
Backseater, if you don't know, the Singing Reaper guy also tweeted out on Twitter.
Oh.
Anyways, I dominated his attention for 20 minutes and made him visibly upset.
No,
so
you
my work is
didn't.
done.
No, you didn't.
Stingy Reaper literally spammed the same message 50 times
I
in a row.
know. I
And
know.
then did it twice. He was crashing the fuck out.
Just crashing out. Yeah.
Like, I'm stuck on repeat.
Oh, my
they are allowed to make without offending the gods of MasterCard or the gods of Collective Shout.
Or the gods of Sweet Baby Inc.
Yeah.
Or the gods, oh wait, you're not gonna call that, okay. All
Yeah, also,
Think
Okay.
we're not gonna watch it. Oh, hang on, John, go back like 10 seconds.
All right.
Or PG slop. Because that's
PG slop, dude. Tons of stuff are great that is freaking PG.
Yeah.
Just a
Alright.
new look.
the only thing
Like what are you
that they are
gonna
allowed
Mario
to make.
Galaxy is PG slop? Or
The only, thing that
KOTOR?
they're, the only thing that they're allowed to make.
without offending the
Alright,
gods
John,
of MasterCard.
get a load of his recent stream. Fantastic Four is so good, even the reactionaries are speechless. Like, yeah, sure, pal. Film
It's a
was
4 hours and 20 minutes.
yeah.
420. Well, I've seen
420,
these
blaze it up, boys.
So what he does, and I'll see if there's chapter markers. I'm obviously not. No, he doesn't do
No.
any chapter markers, of course. So he goes through all these different critic reviews.
Of course, he's got the rivals are to them. So yeah, Jeremy Johns, Clownfish. He really hates Clownfish.
Yeah, he goes through like all the critical drinkers and stuff usually, and then he
I
just
think he probably went after Nerdrotic in here too.
yeah he
I think,
basically
actually, I
says,
think
like,
you're highlighted on him. Yeah, I think that might be Nerdrotic right there.
Yeah, it is.
Nerdrotic. He went
Yeah.
after him.
so
He
he
went after
basically,
Gary.
I saw this whenever Superman came out, where he's like, it makes the grifters mad because which it's not even successful yet.
No,
probably.
it really isn't.
300 million or so.
It bombed.
And
anyways,
also made a video on superhero box office numbers recently. Yeah.
So yeah, basically he goes through each review and says that they're all grifters if they disagree with him, and then says that that's not what he's doing.
Aye.
And then says that like John Campy and shit are totally legit, and that he just disagrees with them, but they're okay because they're on his politics scale.
Right.
Mm.
Well, there was that. I'm gonna get the next video up here. Oh yeah, Brandon, I know you have a video you wanted us to look at.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Relegation just ruined his life. He's done.
He's donezo.
She was almost 18. I love the subtitles.
Alright.
I was flipping. Yeah, I flipped through, and I have like a butt ton of content
The
that
Wayside.
Oh, what?
Oh yes, I thought Disney Shill stream. Why not react to fake
Ready.
reactions
It's
from a
the
Disney Shill?
Wayside. Oh no.
No my.
Got the
okay.
inspiration to check. I got the inspiration to check out her channel after I saw Melvin's video on JJ plagiarisms with the Crocs and something,
Yeah.
that segment. So I was like, I'm gonna check this, and I'm like, oh dear God, are you reacting to my favorite Star Wars movie?
Yeah.
Oh, she's got
Yeah,
the
I am
retarded
going to-
Ellie,
Really?
cut eyebrow shit.
Oh,
going.
but yeah. I think she
How does that work?
She basically she took a buzzer and just like buzzed like that one part of her eyebrow off.
I
And,
never understand why people would do that.
She did it to impress Tamira Morrison. I have like a video of it on my channel.
Oh,
Many
Christ,
feel
that's-
good to me armor anymore.
Yeah.
Damn.
Oh my
Like,
god.
also
I would.
Also, TCW poster in the background. She's got BB-8 on a shelf. What looks to be Lego Starfighters on top. No Grogu doll though.
Good. That's
Although there is a
plus.
white although there's a white lightsaber on the far right corner that she
Oh.
totally is sticking up her ass.
Wow, what
on
is
Friday
the
night.
premise? Okay. She only likes the white lightsabers.
Exciting video. This is the start of a new series where I'm going to be going through watching every deleted scene and extra bonus from the Star Wars movies, all 11 of them.
Is that like
There's only
11.
six.
Yeah. Wait, what?
Technically 8 if you count the Ewok movies.
Is that a mic on her cap? Yeah, I think that's a mic on her cap. What the
Yeah,
fuck?
it seems like she's like
I
clipping
thought that
it
was
to a
attached to
phone.
her. Oh no, she's not wearing headphones. Why did I think she was wearing headphones?
I don't know. I guess like, yeah, that's fucking retarded. I've never seen anybody do that. You know, it's called a lapel mic. For a
Yeah,
reason.
yeah.
Including the anthologies. Starting chronologically with Phantom Menace and my favorite Star Wars movie. I cannot wait to get into this. I only just got my hands on the Blu-rays of all the movies again, and this is the Blu-rays came with a second
God,
disc with
those
all the bonus
Blu-ray
features and
covers
deleted
look like cringe.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I got is the the Star Wars, the complete saga, which was 6 movies. That's weird.
You could technically say there's 8 Star Wars movies if you count the Ewok ones, but nobody really does that.
I don't
No, I'm
know.
laughing because before Disney, well, even after Disney bought it, they still sold it. But there was a 6-movie set that was called the Complete Saga, and then later on, with the rise of Palpatine, they were like, "Oh, it's finally completing the Skywalker saga, guys."
It was never called that though.
Yeah.
Is and such. So I'm fairly certain I might have seen a couple of these, but that's why we're doing a reaction. Maybe I haven't. Maybe I haven't seen some stuff that's in here. But
I have
as a
seen
big Star
some
Wars
of the
fan,
deleted scenes.
Have you
Yeah.
seen it or not? I feel like you'd remember a little bit.
Yeah.
As a
I
lot
remember
of
the
Star Wars
extended pod
reactions,
race.
I hope it's going to be fun anyway. But let's get right into it and check out what deleted scenes we can
Ooh.
find from
Alright.
Phantom Menace. Trash talking droids. Okay,
Oh,
so this is not
God.
even like a full render, hey. 97! Wow. Man, they made
Of course, it's not a full render. Most of these aren't.
And
Nope.
also, the movie released in '99. Of course, this was '97.
Mm-hmm.
Viceroy sent one of those useless protocol gearheads to greet them. I'm not made to think.
Say something.
I'm not made to think. That would have been like
Thank
one
you.
of the first
Yeah, that.
lines in the first Star Wars movie in like 15 years. That's hilarious. I wish that.
Yes, obviously, it's the fucking opening scene. Okay.
I'm not programmed to think. Yeah, I remember because I've read the freaking script because I own the book of it, and I have read novelizations of Phantom Menace.
Yeah.
Dear
Mhm.
God, you're acting like all of this is like brand new stuff.
I like how that's her first commentary too. Is like, this would have been the first line. This line that was just said.
I kept that in. Now, this one I think I've seen. I think I've seen this. I forget what happens here.
Oh, I remember this one.
No, the waterfall.
That's right. And they almost fell off.
Yes, we can see.
I'm gonna give her credit that she's at the very least a lot more new. You know, she hardly ever expresses more
She's
than
a lot more
she has
chill,
to make an.
yeah.
Yeah,
I'll
she's
give
not
her
like-
I'll give her a
like-
slight credit for that.
Yeah,
she might
she's-
be a
Like,
tier
she's-
above the.
She's not overreacting, yeah.
Yeah, it's
I'll
not
give her
like
credit for that.
the explicitly fake, like, you know, she's not like crying or some shit at these random deleted scenes. That's what
Mhm.
some shills would do.
Like funny little
Why is Jar
gal,
Jar just
yeah.
staying in there? That's great. Oh my god.
Why is Jar Jar still staying in
Maybe
there?
Jar
Because he's
Jar-
the
I
goofball.
don't know what happened here. Jar Jar, move!
You're a water creature, Jar Jar. Why are you so hesitant about the water, you fucking retard?
True, yeah.
Oh, yeah, what? Yeah, that makes sense.
Oh,
It's
there we
amphibious,
go.
man. So good. Good scene. I kind of understand why they took that out, though.
Yeah,
it
it's a
isn't-
random scene.
It's a random 60 seconds of danger.
Pretty much.
I mean, to be fair, that actually is a decent criticism.
Yeah.
No, I'm Jewish.
Yeah, even though I'm actually closer to an Italian accent. Yeah. Seriously, I'm Italian. I know the difference between an Italian accent and a Jewish accent. That's not even Italian. That's a fucking Guido accent right there.
They can be.
Watto is a freaking Chad.
Gabagool pizza pie. Yeah. Anyway.
Also, I'd like to
Careful,
tug on
careful.
that
You don't
joke,
want Singing
but I
Reaper
mean-
to come back and yell at you.
Come at me, Singing Reaper. I ain't fucking scared,
That
dud.
reminds me. I'm going through Reaper's Twitter, and I believe I found what they look like.
Oh, really? Posted,
Oh,
Evan.
no.
Posted, Evan.
Backseat
On
was literally
general
like,
right
"Hey,
now.
they're
I'm
done."
just gonna put the spoiler mark on it.
Alright.
You know, just for the safe side.
Mm-hmm.
Backseater's like, come at me, Melvin. I ain't freaking scared, dud.
Alright.
Maybe?
Look at this little shit. Oh yeah, I'm totally scared of Singing Reaper now.
Backseater's supposed to be like, ooh.
Like, oh,
Oh shit!
oh my god, like what a loser. This guy's a loser. Oh my god, dude, I could literally kick your ass. So don't fuck with me. I am a wrestler. I'm a former wrestler. I am the master of war. I will dominate your ass. Oh
I'm
my
gonna
god.
do my best.
Taste
I'm gonna
this
do my
on
best
Paul
JJ
Hogan.
plagiarism. I'm gonna do my best JJ plagiarism accent right now. I'm such a
Okay.
loser.
I'm such a loser, yeah. Moving on.
Roxy Stryer.
If you care about how he looks, then you are a loser.
Yeah.
Have I been watching the extended editions every time?
There are no extended editions.
Oh.
Same Lord of the Rings, bitch.
Yeah, the prequel trilogy.
I love.
Really, all Phantom Menace got was replacing Puppet Yoda with CGI
Yeah. Hang on,
because the puppet did not look that great.
Hang on, Jeremy. Singing Reaper looks like if you combined Nova Online and CG5 into one person. What's RaeSide about to say now?
Oh, I love glistened up Jaja.
Why?
I don't know. She likes unfinished graphics.
Yeah.
Why is this so?
She likes him because he's orange, like Ahsoka.
Yeah.
It's like looking at each other.
Or
This is
the
hilarious.
Donald, yeah.
Okay, so it's like a slightly different to what we see.
Just picturing the Donald cut of Jar Jar.
I have the best underwater city. We have the best real estate. It's underwater. It's completely amphibious.
We're gonna make Naboo great again. We're gonna repel the separatists, and everything's gonna be absolutely okay. We're gonna get the medical supplies to all the Naboolians, and it's gonna be
I know how
great
to build
amazing.
underwater cities. Beautiful, big underwater
We got a
balls.
big, beautiful boomba. It's gonna be great. Yeah.
We
Anyway.
will build a wall to keep the Trade Federation out.
Yeah. Gonna be a
Also-
big old Dyson sphere.
Oh god, it's her pre-climax phase. No.
Yeah. Oh no.
Okay, grid scene. Complete pod race grid sequence. Deleted scene.
I remember this one. This one's like one of the more
That's
complete
right. 'Cause
ones.
the pod race had a lot of sections, but yeah. To be fair, I feel like I've.
Oh,
seen
guys,
them.
there's
I
all the
don't know what
Q-tips. There's all the
No.
Q-tips in the crowd.
Where? I can't
Oh.
see it because of her fucking watermark. Thanks for ruining
Yeah.
for us,
avoid
RaeSide.
Gotta avoid that copyright strike.
Meant to be deleted or not.
Grizzy played a whole fucking movie with the watermark over it.
Yeah.
I don't remember that guy. Elon Mac.
Elon Musk?
Yeah.
Yeah, Muzzy boy. Why did they cut him out of the movie, man? I've never seen what?
Never seen what?
That guy right there.
Lips. Anyways,
Oh my god,
Yeah,
this
yeah, I
is
don't remember
freaking
this.
hilarious. This is such a wonderfully dark joke.
it's the Pokemon. Oh fuck, the duck one.
Psyduck.
Anyway, yeah,
Psyduck?
he's got the fucking
Psyduck.
duck
Who's this guy? I did not
The
see that guy.
Whalers.
Rudy Mendel.
Oh, guys, these are the droids from the Mandalorian. They were in the droid pit.
Eat the. I swear to God, I wish they stopped dragging stuff into Disney Star Wars.
Hey, Mando, check out my pit droids. Oh, hey, Mando. We're all on Tatooine because we always have to come back to fucking Tatooine, except in the Obi-Wan show where we randomly go off Tatooine.
Yeah.
What was his name? Budbeak? I want to know more about that guy.
No, Buckbeak is from Harry Potter.
Yeah.
Yeah, like there's a few shots like that one. That I don't think they're in the.
She's
usual
like,
cut.
oh, look at those rotating phallic objects. I'd like that.
Also, did she just literally say there's stuff in here that I've never seen before? Of course not. It's freaking deleted content. You wouldn't have seen this.
Yeah, like there's a few shots like that one. That I don't think they're in the usual cut of the movie.
Of course they weren't. They're deleted scenes.
Oh my god, you dumb bitch.
I don't think these deleted scenes are in the movie, guys.
Oh my God. Like at least she's not overly expressive, like emotionless, but her commentary is just as brain dead.
She doesn't have fake emotions, but yeah, she has nothing to contribute either. It's just like neutral shit.
Minus the eyebrows, she isn't bad looking either.
See that shot? I haven't
I
seen
think she's like an ugly ass dyke. I'm sorry. I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Yes, I
don't-
called her that. I don't care. It's true, though.
He's talking about water control systems.
Yes.
Those dyke.
Yeah, she's an ugly water control system, yeah.
Oh,
That shot I haven't seen.
Yes.
boy. I haven't seen any of these fucking shots. They're deleted scenes.
Oh
You know
my
what the-
god.
You could say
Ugh.
that you haven't seen the. You could have said that you haven't seen these before or something like that beforehand, but no, you have to say, "Oh, I've never seen this," and you're like, "Well, in relation to what you just said,
I'm gonna make
it's
a
like
parody.
these are deleted scenes."
I'm gonna make a
'Cause you
parody
said-
skill reaction where that's literally my commentary over every fucking deleted scene. Just, I haven't seen this. I haven't seen this.
Do it,
What's
John.
This is new. This is new. What's this?
Do it, John.
Oh my gosh. Like Rex Tyrell having his family there. Wow. Yeah, so that whole grid scene.
No Rhoda to be seen, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's different, guys. That scene was different from the scene that was released in theaters. Amazing.
Different things in it. Okay. Let's see what of this I know. This is so exciting because like some I do know, but some I've never seen. This is fun. It's like seeing a new movie.
You don't say.
Wait, what?
You know,
Have I seen that before?
No,
No,
you
we never
haven't,
see
you
him
dumb
actually-
bitch.
we never actually see Saboba flashing at the other parts. Oh my god, the way I phrased that.
She looks like an alien right now. She's just like.
Yeah, that's going on the thumbnail. Oh, look at that
You
shit.
see some of that.
Alright, there we go.
Jeez. What? What is this thing? Bro.
Just pooping out droids.
Oh,
I've
that.
never seen this.
So
They look like Pitroids, but they could be like a... Are they? Kind of.
they're the salvage pod racer stuff. I'm pretty sure you could already pick up on that.
Yeah.
She's really into that. She's like,
Like, that
And that
shotgun on the
droid,
rock. Yeah.
that-
Bro.
That turns me on.
Bruh.
Huh. Bumpy Roos. I've never seen this guy. Who the hell is this guy? That's unreal. Bumpy
I don't know,
Roos.
look it up on
This is blowing-
Wikipedia.
Casual,
unreal.
filthy casual.
Yeah, filthy casual.
My mind.
You seen that?
Of course. Of course. That's in it. That's as normal. Oh, the jaws go
what
again.
was that noise?
She's trying to mimic what the that
Oh
pod
my
racer
God.
pilot says.
Why
right
does she
before you
make
die.
these random ass animal noises? Like the first time I ever covered her on my channel, she's like, "Rawr." Like what the hell, RaeSide?
You don't have to repeat every single like certain line of dialogue, even if it's like an animal grunt. I mean,
I did,
come
whenever
on.
Eric Voss was forming the Shill Avengers, I did their theme song,
Oh my god.
which was an
Still can't
homage to Ryan Kinnell doing the Avengers theme, where he goes. "Duh, duh, 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 duh."
The choir for the Special Olympics team.
That's in it. That's as normal. Oh, the jaws go get him. Taking out the jaws. Is that in the movie? That's not in the movie. That's
Of
not in the
course
movie.
it's not. It's a deleted
Not in the
scene.
movie. It's a deleted scene.
Oh.
Jesus Christ.
This is amazing. I need to react to this video just so I can avoid copyright, because she already put the watermark over this shit.
Just taking
That's
out
not
the
work.
jaws. Again, that flamethrower move I haven't seen. Have not
You
seen.
know, obviously.
It's not in the movie, even though it is technically established via Anakin's dialogue.
She's gonna say that for every fucking thing. This isn't in the movie. I haven't seen this.
Hang on,
Wow.
Jeremy
That's a pretty damn
says,
good video.
"My God, this commentary is so bad." Oh my God, I didn't see this thing. Thing happened. Wow.
What's in there? I really haven't seen it. Anakin scuffle with
Yeah,
Bruno.
no shit.
I think. Want to know this one?
Oh my God, you just want Ronald Reagan to walk up to her and slap her, a dumbass.
Right when
I
she
can
makes
fix that in a hurry.
Yeah. Here we go.
This is so fun.
Greedo.
Again with those like pit droid looking things. Interesting. Oh yeah, I think I've seen this.
Greedo's
So
like,
good.
I'm gonna get shot by a friend of your son in a few years.
A friend of your son's. Yeah.
Yeah.
And moving on.
And first, I swear, no matter how it's originally depicted.
Still hanging chicken?
Facts, Greedo.
Just got tolerated a bit. Fighting
It's a-
monkey.
That is a good life lesson for us all, isn't it? Thank you,
No.
Quattro. I guess why they cut that out. You better watch it, Greedo.
Ah,
Oh!
that's actually a pretty
It's like
cringe
poetry.
line.
It rhymes.
Rhymes.
Yeah.
Well,
like-
no, Brandon, it's not poetry because it's rhyming. It's just foreshadowing. It's called forward.
Yeah. That's
My
like
bad.
that's like if somebody just like walks up to a young Han Solo randomly and they're like, "By the way, you're gonna get stabbed on a bridge and fall to your death by your son." Anyways, and they just like move on afterwards. That was weirdly specific.
Also, hang on. Why is this like 7-year-old sound like a grown-ass man? That's
It's an alien
okay,
voice.
So much to unpack there. What? That was so anticlimactic there, little fight. But yeah, Bell on the boarding
Yeah,
ramp.
it's not the fucking climax of the movie.
Oh yeah. What? Yo!
You.
Wow. Some of these are like 5 seconds long.
Yeah.
That grab of just
Yeah,
being, like, an
sometimes
animation.
deleted scenes can run for that long.
Yeah,
Hmm.
Briscoe, a
mean-
good life lesson is don't let tourists into your fandom. Briscoe, I have the fucking guy you need to tell that to on Twitter. This fucking stupid ass 40K fucker on Twitter I got into a spat with before I got banned. Or permanent, or... Yeah, find that guy on Twitter and just tell him gatekeeping's good. Anyway,
That's right, this is the OG Bail Organa.
Huh?
yes.
Alderaan seconds the motion for a vote of no confidence.
So weird, that's not Jimmy. I like how it, like, someone was saying the lines.
Jimmy,
to him,
wow, I'm
funny.
surprised she
But
didn't
that was
mention
over. This is-
Benjamin Bratt there.
Ah,
Interesting.
Yes, Andor Bale.
Hashtag not my bail, not my bail, not my bail, Organa.
One of my favorite just random Melvin lines whenever he was just like, he was just making fun of that Bale going, I have a plan. He's just like, I have a plan.
I will say this. With that whole Bail Organa situation, the one person I mainly feel bad for is Benjamin Bratt, because
Yeah.
despite all that, he is an actual good actor, and
Yeah.
I do think he does belong in the Star Wars universe, just as his own character, not
Yeah,
based
as his own
someone.
character in the EU,
I mean,
not
hell, I
Disney
could
shit,
say,
yeah.
because he is slightly older than Diego Luna, he could have been Andor's father.
Yeah.
Or it's like Matt Lanter, good voice actor, just don't let him play.
He's
Anakin
not a good
Skywalker.
fit for Anakin, no. Anyway.
Hmm.
Oh my gosh, Brandon,
Yeah.
Brandon, one of Ant's fucking groupies saw my review of the TCW movie. He's like, all they did was recap the plot, make some snide jokes about it, then talk about the casting. What kind of review is this?
Oh, I think I saw that.
Ah.
That literally sounds like a review, though. Like,
Yeah,
What the
else
hell
do
do you
you-
think Nostalgia Critic does?
exactly. But Nostalgia Critic's
comment
bad,
on shit?
apparently.
Yeah, well, only his new
It's not-
shit, really. But Ant's gonna act like he's always making the same shit.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Next.
Gonna destroy your
I'm also gonna post something else from the general
I
real
love
quick.
it's like,
because-
Right.
that's so funny as. What?
You're gonna have to go back to the Senate to explain all this.
So funny.
No comment. No comment. I love it. Anakin's return.
And why'd you laugh?
Oh, wow. There's so much happening.
We're all accounted for. So we're in places for that shit.
Oh, my goodness. Look at them all.
I'm not gonna get in trouble, am I?
So good. Oh, why didn't they keep that? I love everyone in that hangar. It was so funny.
'Cause that was a dumb
Everyone,
Everyone in that hangar was so
Ev-
funny.
everyone,
What?
fucking, no, no,
Yeah,
no,
Half of
stop.
them, like 90% of them, barely spoke.
Hold on, guys.
if
I'm gonna
at
get
all.
another drink real quick.
Well, it's funny because, like, yeah, most of them didn't speak, and then also that's like a really stupid joke. Like, I'm sorry, it reads like a what was that movie that Jake Lloyd was in, the Christmas movie, Jingle All the Way.
Yeah, jingle all the way.
It reads like a Jingle All the Way joke. Where he's like, "I'm not gonna get in trouble, am I?" Insert laugh track here. Like, that's not really appropriate for a Star Wars movie, just because it just doesn't work as humor in universe. Like, it kind of reads to me as like Finn being like, "Oh, you got a boyfriend? You got a cute boyfriend? Oh, like." It's that
Or
random,
when
like, meta
or when
humor.
that one character from, I think it's the 4th episode of The Mandalorian, when they see Baby Yoda, suggests that Mando and the Twi'lek, who was on that team, that the two of them did it and gave birth to Baby Yoda.
Which, obviously I watched the porno with that plot. But,
Ah! All right, let's
talk
get
about my Leku, Mando.
back to it, boys.
That's it. Wow. So there's only really a few things. There's only a few little moments in there that were in
Right.
the movie. Especially with the pod race, it was hard because a lot of the pod race scene was in it, but it was just a few shots and angles here and there
Right.
that wasn't in the full cut of the movie. I mean, the Greedo, that's super funny, and just a little bit of an extended battle with Maul there at the end with when he's trying to track down Qui-Gon.
It was
I
like
really
a few
thought there was gonna
seconds
be a lot more
long!
scenes near the tail end of the movie because I think there were so many moving parts. I would have imagined that maybe that lengthened it and they had to cut some out. But I mean, I'm actually quite impressed with the whole movie only having a few minutes really of stuff they had to cut out. I'm sure stuff was written out earlier on.
Yeah.
Really cool.
It's not like the Friday the 13th movies where they cut out massive bits because of the censorship that Ant has never talked about.
Yeah.
Especially a few of those ridiculous shots of the pod race pilots. That's like one of my favorite scenes of Star Wars, like, period, but especially of Phantom. Of the movie, so that was really cool. I love that. I love that there was more weird ass looking aliens. So good. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you comment down below if you remember seeing these
we
deleted
clearly
scenes,
didn't.
or if these were the first time.
I mean, this wasn't the 100% worst I've ever seen, but
Aye.
it still wasn't good.
Oh, that was.
Oh, look, guys, an hour and 29 minutes. Everything else at San Diego Comic-Con.
Fuck that shit.
Look, it's Paulson Hung Lee interview. Oh boy.
Oh boy. Let's
Sounds
see.
exciting.
All right, folks.
Bro looks like a Chinese Santa Claus.
He kinda is, yeah. Evan, aren't you buddies with that guy?
Which one?
Paul Sun Hyung Lee. Didn't you recommend him to
Oh.
play Julong?
Well, we weren't exactly. I remember I was walking by his table, and at first I was in, but then I turned to my side and saw he was walking back to his table. So he was literally right next to me. We kind of looked at each other. I was like, "Hey," and he also said, "Hey," and we talked for like 3 minutes, and then we shook hands, and that was that.
And then
that
he
was
had an
it.
over.
I didn't even know what else he was in, but then I checked out that show, Kim's Convenience, which he was in with Simu Liu, and I'm like, damn, I wish I stuck around and got a picture with him.
Damn,
This shit is-
son. Alright, John.
Damn.
Alright, John, I sent you the Cecilily video we started about a week or two ago but didn't finish.
Oh
So-
no.
Oh, the Pokemon one?
Yeah, the
The animals
Pokemon
with
one.
radiation.
So, Jeremy, since you weren't here with us that week, this bitch or dude, whatever the hell, well, dudes can be bitches, but this dude
Bang.
is all about, like, politics and environmentalism and food for some reason in Pokemon. I don't know why, but this guy's a big orbiter of ants. So, yeah, let's continue on with it. We're on chat, hang on, did we do this one? I don't know, John, play a little bit of this video to see if we already did it. John? John?
Oh, John. Where have you gone?
Did John fall asleep?
I went to
I
take a
think that-
piss.
Probably
think,
went to take a piss.
I think Disney's secret police came and got him.
No!
No.
Sorry, guys.
Oh.
About one quick second, but I'm back now.
All right, John. All right, let's continue
Well,
on with
Sydney
this.
Sweeney posted a new selfie or something that required your attention.
Even I don't finish that fast. Jeez.
All right, on to chapter 2 of this. Or chapter
We were
1.
only on chapter 1.
Here,
No.
yeah, my bad. Here we go.
Oh, I mean, we only finished chapter 1. I assume
Yeah.
this is the start of 2.
Yeah.
Oh, we'll go full screen,
Full
obviously.
screen, John.
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
We need to listen to what people in Hiroshima tell us, what they keep informing us, and learn a lot from them. We Japanese
don't pick a
opportunity
losing
and the
fight with
power
America.
Yeah.
Maybe
True.
don't
Very true.
delay surrendering so long.
Yeah.
to think about war and nuclear weapons. As the only nation in the world where atomic bombs were dropped, we need to think about them and keep on telling others about them. It's a children's thing, Cecilily. You're reading too much into it.
Yes,
but why
you
am I
are.
revisiting an old video?
Yeah,
of yours
man,
when
you
you're
are.
mine? Odds are you've seen it already. The thing is, when trying to argue for this very political...
Also, get rid of your fucking glare whenever you're recording a video.
I don't
Jesus.
even. I'm not sure if that. I thought that was legit how they dyed their hair.
No, you
know
can
why.
see it whenever she moves around.
Yeah. Oh, Jeremy,
Bargains
that's
of Pokemon.
right.
That
This is the Chikorita Civ. Jeremy's right. We need to check out that video. This
Why is
dude's
that
next.
Pokemon humping the corner there?
Fanpy? I don't know.
It's just too horny.
Fanpy.
Damn it, Fampy. Spray it with water. It's like
Oh,
bad
wait
Fampy.
till he becomes a Dawn fan, John. Anyway.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
There's a very common message in the comment section below that you should definitely think about using later, about how environmentalism is the most clear political positioning of the Pokemon series.
Really?
Oh, no. The animals battling each other is the most clear political position. They're pro-dog fighting. That is
Yeah.
the most clear political position of Pokemon. Like, obviously. The whole
I
series is
guarantee
built
you,
around...
if Pokemon were real, it would be like the sport in places like Mexico and the
Yes!
Philippines, because
I'm waiting for
dogfighting
Michael
that they
Vick
feel
to make
there,
a special
how big
appearance.
would Pokemon would be a global. It'd be the event. Like it'll probably overtake Lucha Libre for how
Yeah.
important it is.
Sorry, El Santo, but fucking Charizard got you beat. Sorry.
They're
I
gonna have
Shit,
the
shit.
Elite
They'll probably
Four.
put little luchador masks on the Pokemon.
Yeah, they already have Lucha Libre Pikachu already, Evan. So yeah, there you go.
They're gonna
Yeah,
have
the
the
probably
Elite-
that camp would probably be like a big deal there.
Yeah.
I cannot stand these queer splainers. I
Exact-
think they have to be. It is just you're reaching so desperately when you're trying to say things like Joker is gay for Batman.
Yeah. Anyway.
Oh, dude, this is what was going on with Ant earlier, where he was fucking putting everything through a liberal lens, interpreting everything in the most bullshit way possible, and then
You're
just passing it
right.
off as fact. And it's like, and then like, yeah, Pokemon. I'm waiting for the Elite Four, where Michael Vick is one of the final bosses. he's got all the Growliths and shit, all the dog Pokemon.
What do you think his type specialty would be, John?
he'd have just all the dog ones, dude.
Oh,
He'd
so a
just have-
multi-type like blue? Okay, got it.
Yeah, you just have all of them. He'd be like, "Oh, I have a very well balanced team. They all happen to be canine
Yeah.
based. I don't
Yeah.
know why."
Canine
Pokemon
type.
teaches kids the importance of ecology, respecting wildlife, and living a balanced life with nature.
Respecting wildlife when all they do is beat the shit out of each other.
Oh my god.
What are you talking about?
He doesn't know. He doesn't know.
I
Yeah,
don't remember
right.
Pokemon ever
It's,
being preachy.
No.
What the fuck is that thing?
That's Corviknight.
Jesus,
That's
looks like a
Corviknight.
Terminator.
Yeah, he's like this big. He's like fuck off crow dude. Yeah.
he's got a skull mask over his actual crow mask.
Yeah.
Hey, Cubone called. He wants his look back.
Yeah, really.
Cubone's weak as hell. Even Marowak sucks.
He's got his bone though.
Yeah.
A whole new world we live in, choo-choo-choo-choo, and to be fully honest with you, dear Swinterline, I kinda missed going through these old interviews. Today's video is low-key an excuse for me
Also,
to go...
like, speak speak clearly. Like, I can't understand whenever you're doing the voice over the video, you're just like,
Yeah. Also,
Here,
did you know?
here, hang on.
What?
I got the perfect line for this. I can't understand your accent.
Yo, John, I get what you're saying because this dude, have you seen like the little like brief like 2 words that pop up all over the screen? That's because this dude's accent is so strong, he has to put them on there. It's like on Honey Boo Boo where their fucking hillbilly accents are so thick. They had to put subtitles on. That's exactly what this is.
Also, learn how to paint your fucking nails. I know you're trying to pretend to be a woman, but holy shit, these random
Yeah, that's
splotches.
complete ass.
Yeah, this has to be a guy because I'm not seeing no rack.
I don't know. I haven't seen an Adam's apple yet, so I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe this dude's like Matty Blaustein. He was just born intersex. I don't fucking know.
I don't mean to be a Pedro Pascal who's always commenting on women's fingernail paint, but like this one seems pretty obvious that it's bullshit. It's like a random spot here and there.
It's a long time, darling.
Of my favorite translated Pokemon blogs out there, from Dr. Lava to Junichi Masuda's and Takeshi Shudo's personal column.
Also,
Now I
this
know what to
person
avoid.
legit just
I wanted to
this
better.
person just legit said this video is an excuse to go through old interviews. What?
Also, you really shouldn't. Okay, look, yes, Takeshi Shudo, he was a great writer for the Pokemon anime, but he really shouldn't be taken seriously all that much. He literally thought the series finale should be Ash leading a Pokemon uprising. He literally wanted Ash to become Team Plasma.
What?
But he thought it was about animal rights or some shit.
I don't know. Who knows? That dude was weird.
Understand the role that environmentalism played in shaping the
doesn't play
Pokemon
any.
world we know and love today. This one took many hours to get done, and researching, writing, editing, recording for this little video.
Oh, that's so
Congratulations,
sad.
Congratulations, you pulled a Darth Momo. You wasted many hours of your life making a video that ends up being complete shit.
Like, look at how much time I wasted. I just like to let everybody know how much time I wasted, by the way.
Please give me a like and subscribe so I totally did not just throw away many hours of my life on a stupid video.
Please.
All on my own, in my free time from my job, so unfortunately it's hard for me to put
Oh
out
my god, he
videos
was doing this
regularly
while at
as
his
I would
job,
like. If these
too!
are conversations,
Oh my god, he was doing it on the company's time, too! Oh my
Bro,
god.
get more than 63 rupees before setting out on the Great Sea. Come on.
Come on,
It
pal.
should be
so fine.
it should be at least 64 if you want to go full Nintendo joke.
64! Anyway.
Or 69 if you want to go pervy. And you haven't even gotten as many heart pieces. Come on, you've only got 4 hearts. Jesus.
And interesting. Don't forget to
Bruh.
like, subscribe, do the YouTube thing you usually do to help me navigate the
I only
deep
do that
and
for people I
treacherous
like,
waters
though.
of this ever-changing algorithm. It would make me super
Just
happy.
make better
Well,
videos.
where are the politics of environmentalism in Pokemon?
Nowhere.
From the creature design in Pokemon itself, like Cursula, as a clear critique on the
What?
destruction of coral reefs, Galarian
Wait, what?
What?
Destruction
Character
of coral
design?
reefs?
Yeah, Cursula,
are the
yeah.
politics of environmentalism.
Maybe
in
they
Pokemon.
just designed it because it
From
looked
the-
freaking cool.
Yeah.
Creature design in Pokemon itself, like Cursula, as a clear critique on the destruction of coral reefs,
Okay, who looks at this and thinks, oh, coral reefs? Absolutely.
Yeah.
Like,
Not me.
what does this one mean then?
Gengar.
What does Grengar mean? What does Pikachu mean?
Grengar. Brandon, come on, it's Gengar.
Gengar.
I'm a little. I haven't really engaged in Pokemon ever since it was announced they were going woke. So I'm
Everyone
sorry.
knows it's pronounced Gengar, though.
Look, I'm kind
I'm
of
a little out of touch,
Brandon,
okay? I'm a
that-
little out of touch.
I haven't played
You're
since like
good, you're
Fire Red on the GBA, so I'm kind of with you on that. I'll excuse it, but also Gengar is a Gen 1er anyway,
Yeah.
so I'm a little mad just because of my own limited knowledge.
So
One of
sorry.
the few things that I fucking know, and you still got it wrong.
Yeah.
I don't know
I'm
what that.
sorry.
I
I'm
don't know what
sorry.
the fuck that ice cream one is called though.
Which one?
Vanillish.
Vanillux.
Yeah, there.
Yeah,
See, now
Vanillite,
you know
Vanillish,
something I know,
Vanillux.
so.
That's because I know like all
Oh,
the
I
fucking
only got the s-
Pokemon.
I don't.
Galarian wheezing being a comment on London's smog, a very real life-threatening problem until not long
Wheezing?
ago.
Yeah, Galarian wheezing, yeah.
London's what?
London's like smog problems.
Oh.
And countless other examples.
Wait, why would a Japanese Pokemon be a commentary on London's smog problems?
Because Galar is because Galar is based off of the UK. That's why.
Pokemon
I gotta
isn't really subtle
That
about the
is
political
not
position they
strong
are
at all.
defending. As Masuda said, an ideal peace.
Considering no one else has brought this up before, I'm pretty sure it was pretty freaking subtle.
Yeah.
It must have been, because this is the first time ever hearing of environmentalism in Pokemon.
Yeah.
You know, they love
Well, I
to use
will
physics
say,
in
I
something-
know this person here, Cecilia,
Cecily,
She-
yeah.
trying to make the stance that Pokemon is pretty left-wing. They're not really shy about environmentalism and animal rights and all that. When one of the villains in the games, I think it might have been the games or the show that I haven't seen yet, but Team Phasma meant to be a
Plasma.
clear indication of PETA, and they're the bad guy.
Yeah. Right.
Well, no, they just went too far. They're like in Black Panther, you know, what's his face? Warmonger. Or
Killmonger.
Whatever.
Killmonger.
Yeah. He just went one step too far. It was okay to kill all the white people, but you just need to not kill the babies.
Yeah. Briscoe, is this a trans? It is a trans, Briscoe. It is a trans.
And my apologies,
There is a
my
train
apologies. I
present,
called him
yes.
Phasma instead of Plasma. I was
Yeah.
just I was watching another critique of The
Captain
Last
Phasma.
Jedi, so
Oh,
Phasma,
no.
Plasma. I got them all mixed up.
peaceful world where the relationship between human beings and Pokemon, and therefore nature, is as close and pure as it can be. But even though at first glance it's quite obvious that teaching kids the importance of protecting biomes and species is a big go for Game Freak,
Nope.
I think there is a really big Kaparaja in the room that kinda doesn't fit with the rest. Something that is such a huge thematic dissonance that it
That's a
completely
huge.
breaks my immersion in this world and makes me ask, wait, really?
That's because
Look.
you've interpreted this world entirely wrong from the start. So
Yeah.
now, whenever something perfectly normal happens, you're like, "Wait, what? That doesn't match up with
Like-
my weird allegory that I made in my head."
And on top of
Wait,
that,
what?
if the Earth has been around for millions of years and it's still going even after humans have done all sorts of, stuff like dropping 2 nuclear bombs on a city and all
On
sorts of
one
nuclear
city
testing,
and then
it
another
hasn't,
city, yeah.
yeah, and it hasn't completely screwed us over. I'm pretty sure the Earth is not going to collapse anytime soon.
Yeah. Dude, Brandon,
Global warming is a lie.
Brandon, if we were to legit fire every nuclear bomb on Earth into one spot, yeah, we kill all life on the planet, but the planet itself would still be pretty fine. The planet is a really tough nut to crack. Ugh.
Damn, we
Exactly. So pretending that
We actually do.
pretending Earth.
We actually have figured out how much energy you need to blow up the planet, though, John. Yeah. Wait.
How much would that be?
Let me Google it real quick.
Unlimited
Power! Let me see. How much energy do you need to blow up the Earth?
Oi.
Well, look, we need.
Earth.
All I know is that we need more nukes because everybody always says, "Oh, even if he used all the nukes on an asteroid, it still
Yeah.
wouldn't stop it." I'm like, well, it sounds like we need more nukes then.
Yeah, approximately 2.25 times 10 to the 32nd power joules.
There you go. Okay.
There you go. All right.
Or we just
Really
need one of Marvin the Martian's weapons. Then
Yeah.
we're good.
Oh,
Also-
I claim this planet named
Yeah,
Mars.
Marvin
Isn't
the
that
Martian.
lovely?
Hail, hard hat reptiles. Anyway, moving on.
With that, It's an uneasiness, an uncomfortable feeling that started in X and Y but got much stronger in Sword and Shield and Scarlet and Violet.
Those are really
Something
late
that,
entries.
looking at the main themes of these games and the messaging put through in the early generations, it just doesn't fit. Game Freak,
Sub.
what's the deal with your curries? What am I feeding my
I'm getting
Pokemon in
hungry.
the sandwiches? Shigeru Amori, what's in the sausage? What's in the sausage?
Who cares? Dude, what the fuck do you think? None of the animals are carnivores? Like, what the fuck do you care?
Bro is like fucking Big Baby. He loves his weeders.
Like I look at Charizard and I'm like, yep, that guy totally is a herbivore.
Do you know why
What?
animals have sharp teeth? It's because they can tear meat apart.
Yeah.
Herbivores have flat teeth, so they grind the plants. Like, Jesus, have you seen deer versus like
A tiger.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you. I was trying to think of a clear carnivore. Yeah.
Briscoe. Well, Backseat just got everyone here put on a list with that question. What question? What I asked? What I do?
You asked
You
how
like
much
him over
energy it would take to blow up the Oi.
Oh, I googled that shit. I'm not gonna get in trouble for that.
Backseater, he's a really nasty guy. He wants to blow up the earth. I need to
Did I
stop
hear
him.
he wanted to blow up
And
the Oi?
Backseater, he got so annoyed with Ant trolling with him, now he wants to destroy the planet.
You want to destroy Ant, which
I don't want to destroy the planet. If I destroy the planet, I have no planet to take over. Anyway.
But we have a planet to live on, and Ant, he's one little part of it. We can get rid of him very easily, very simply, very quickly. But we don't need to destroy the whole planet. It's fine.
Anyway.
I swear, I'm going somewhere with this. Because, like,
You're not.
isn't it
No.
a bit
A
weird?
third of the video,
The
bro.
Pokemon
No.
world is supposed to be, as Masuda said, an ideal world, right? A place where humans and nature live alongside each other in perfect harmony.
Yeah.
It's this.
Okay.
Oh my god. It's this magical socialist. Oh no. Fuck.
This Mexican socialist.
No.
Perfect harmony. I'm pretty sure perfect harmony includes, humans killing animals and eating them.
Yeah.
It wasn't Mewtwo all
Everything
about like
works.
humans experimenting on the Pokemon and shit?
No, Mewtwo's whole deal is that he lacked a purpose, basically.
And literally some Pokemon, I believe, have been created by man.
Yes, that
think.
is correct. Mewtwo, we just said him. Porygon is man-made. Voltorb and Magnemite are, I believe, are man-made, although not by purpose. They were accidentally created. Grimer, I think, is man-made. I think I mentioned Porygon, but yeah.
Epsteinion, that was a weird one. Just stayed a kid forever.
Hard Hat Reptile. So, we're going over Pokemon? Yes, we are.
Well, we're watching a strange person try to make Pokemon into what they want it to be.
We're watching the
Guys,
no.
it's the big man. It's the big man. Hey, big man, we were missing you.
Oh.
Hey, big man, this guy likes sausages the same way you do. You'll get along great with Cecilily.
You.
We're watching the delusional ramblings of an idiot.
Yeah.
Magical, socialist, solar punk utopia. Where
What?
healthcare is free
Solar
and
punk?
universal. There is no social inequality or unemployment. Energy is super clean. There's not a clearly defined government. Kids go safely on adventures through the world on their own, and money is never an issue.
Okay.
Everyone is welcoming. Everyone is kind and.
Bruh.
This doesn't fit Pokemon
It
at
is-
all. Like,
no.
this doesn't.
A lot of,
That
Listen,
doesn't
there
feel
was
like
a lot of
Pokemon.
things.
No.
Ideal is not one of them.
Oh my god.
If you're gonna take every anime that involves adventure and say that that is some socialist utopia, then you are truly lost. Like, obviously, Goku lived on a mountain alone and fish shit. That doesn't mean it's a socialist propaganda. It just means that he's a fucking hillbilly.
Hard Hat Reptiles, I don't know much about it, but I'm all in. Alright, let's do it. Let's keep going.
This is like when I trolled all of Ant's followers with whenever Backseater tagged me, and I was like, oh, One Piece, it hates big government because he's constantly beating the shit out of government officials.
Plenty of free stuff that you can use for your adventure.
Well, no, you
Pokemon
still have to buy.
Rocks consist of
No,
these rural-
potions aren't free. You buy those at shops with money,
Yep.
you dumbass.
Zenny,
There's
yeah.
currency. I'm pretty sure you'd probably have to pay to get your Pokemon healed at some point.
No. Healing at Pokemon centers is free, but that doesn't mean it's socialist. Like, you're looking at the Pokemon healthcare. What's the human healthcare? I'm willing to bet that shit costs money.
And also, the only reason it's free is because Brock bangs the shit out of Nurse Joy in between it. She's like, oh, I love your lack of eyes. Oh my god.
Big Man 2.0. Stop, you guys. Know all about Wiener. Yeah, sure we do.
Wiener.
It's gotta be his
Love the
troll
wiener,
account.
routes connecting towns. Cars are almost nowhere to be seen.
Cars?
Transportation happens.
Because they have freaking dragons to fly on, you dumbass.
Yeah,
Of course they're
also,
not gonna use
yeah,
cars.
yeah, they also have trains in the fucking games. Like, I know this because Unova has trains.
Trains and
Not to
rides.
mention they basically, like in one of the more recent games, you had Pokemon that literally were like motorcycles.
Hang on, stop, Zach. Why? I'm going to reach rank A and abolish all forms of transit and Lumios except taxis. What?
Oh my god, taxis do exist.
Oh,
there are cars.
I know what this is now. I know, because socialists like Vosh really love trains because you control where people go. Oh my god. It all makes sense now.
Walsh also likes horse porn, by the way. Anyways,
keep him away from
is
the
true.
ponytas.
No, yeah, he's into that.
Keep
pony
him away
shit.
from the Ponyta, the Rapidash, what the hell is his
Keep them
name?
away from women with ponytails.
Mudsdale and its pre-evolved forms, its Strike and its pre-evolved form. There
Barbie
we go.
Horse Adventure.
Blitzel and Mudbray. Anyway, keep away from all those horses. Alright, moving on.
City in the Pokemon world is a walkable 15-minute city filled with SJWs with colored hair. and none of these things has
Stop. No, that's literally, it's just their hairstyle. That's
You don't get to co-opt any colored hair and
Hang
say
on.
that makes me SJW.
Hang on, John, go back like 2 seconds or some shit. How the hell, keep going back, like,
a city filled with SJWs
okay.
with
How the hell are these two bitches SJWs? Like, seriously. Like, the one on the right, Penny, she just, like, hates bullying so much. She started, like, an anti-bullying gang that eventually became a bunch of bullies. Yes, really. And well, I forgot this bitch's name. I thought she was so terrible. Hang on, let me look this bitch's name up here.
Talk about over-design. She's got Tifa's
If we're going with
arms.
this idea that every single person who dyes their hair is an SJW, does that mean Wild Style from the freaking Lego movie is SJW?
Yes, apparently.
Yeah,
She's a
because
strong...
Lego movie was popular, so they're gonna try and co-opt that.
She's a strong whammon. Nimona. God, Nimona just sucked his arrival, I swear to God.
Well, the thing is, like, anybody, so here's a little lesson for anybody following. If anything is popular, at first, they will fight it. And then once they realize they can't stop it from becoming popular, they will say, oh, it was left-wing all along, guys. It was really like One Piece. It's totally always been left-wing propaganda all along, guys. Imagine being a fan of that and not being severely left-wing.
Star Wars has always been political.
Yep.
Because Lucas based it on the Vietnam War.
It's always that bullshit where they try and co-opt it after the fact. After they initially will try to fight it, and then once they realize that fight is lost, then they'll be like, okay, let's try and twist this into our narrative.
Yeah, big man, I am right at home with you gay guys. I feel welcome, thank you. We're not gay, big baby, no.
Straight as an
big
arrow.
man.
colored hair, and none of these things has ever halted the unbelievable technological progress in this science-led society. The
Yes.
world is this rural,
So tech is
nostalgic
now liberal,
countryside,
okay.
absolutely unspoiled by Japanese industry and neoliberalism,
Huh?
where it's absolutely
What?
possible that nature and clean energy-based
This doesn't look like
witchcraft
Pokemon.
technology can exist side by
This isn't
side,
Pokemon,
where
no.
the dystopian doom of cyberpunk might have displayed the anxieties of a nation
Kira.
oppressed under ultra-liberal capitalism in the 90s.
Ah!
The solar-punk Pokemon world allows children to dream of a sustainable future side to side with nature. For
What?
example, Junichi Masuda speaks about the implementation of the berry planting mechanic back in Gen 3 as something that is thematically designed to teach kids about managing natural resources. A kid playing through the game will learn
Grow into a plant, flower beautifully, then grow berries
quickly
again.
that
I want the
Absolute.
whole wide world filled with beautiful flowers.
Dude,
Oh,
absolutely no one did this shit. They just took the berries and then they kept walking. Because no one, literally no one, is going to go back and, like, pick the berries they plant because that involves backtracking. And no one's gonna do that. We got Tyrannopus.
Eating.
Oh, hey, it's Tyrannopus. Hey, this is one of the motherfuckers from Twitter. Becoming pro-censorship and bootlicking credit card companies to own some guy on social media. Yeah, what you gonna do, Tyrannopus? We got Hard Hat replies, I knew you liked the silly Willy. No, I don't, Hard Hat. They're just joshing around. We also got the big man says, yes, women with penises. Oh, no.
What the fuck? These guys are obsessed with trans chicks.
Yeah,
Okay.
these guys are they're an odd bunch. This is why I absolutely despise every last
I
one
love how
of
they're
them.
giving you viewing hours, though. That's really nice of you
Yeah,
guys.
thanks for the hours, guys.
You
yeah.
support bigotry. Wow.
Wow. For shame, all
if you
y'all.
take the berries out of the ground and not plant them back, soon you won't have berries anymore.
You don't say.
When you find a berry tree, you are giving 2 of them. If you use both straight away, that's it. They won't spawn ever again. But
Okay.
if you use one and plant the other, soon players will see themselves with an unlimited amount of these items that are incredibly important for battles or to evolve your Phoebas into a Milotic. If you give resources back to the land, back to nature, and nurture them, you will always have a sustainable supply. And
Okay.
kids
This
really
is
understand
Pokemon, not a
that.
farming simulator!
Yeah. Hold on, what the hell? As a kid, I spent hours breeding Lapras and releasing them because the... Oh, for fuck's sake, you're an idiot.
That's actually adorable. Also, why didn't you update the initial, or you upvote the initial person? You intolerant fuck.
These Pokemon were once near extinct. Yeah, it's like, alright, who the fuck cares? Hang on, Tyrannopus. No one's gonna backtrack in a Pokemon game. People backtrack in the older Pokemon all the time. Not necessarily for the berries, but why wouldn't they? Look, no, I'm saying no one is going to backtrack for the berries they planted because it's just an unnecessary, like, fucking trip back. Because, like, it's just so ridiculous. The berries never like, first of all, you have, like, if you're going to, you pretty much have to wait till you get the fly HM pretty much, and
Fucking
that's
retarded, and you're gonna have your Pokemon leveled up by then anyway, so
Yeah,
it doesn't matter.
yeah, so you're basically like doubling the game's length, your playtime, by going back and getting the berries, and it's super inconvenient and impractical for you, the player. That's why. Big Man says you're welcome. Thank you, Big Man. Briscoe, women don't have dongs. Briscoe is correct. Moving on.
Big Man, it's YOU apostrophe RE for you're welcome, by the way.
Yeah.
Anyways, also, this is kind of a statement against over regulation because it says these Pokemon were once near extinction due to poaching. Following protective regulations, there is now an overabundance of them. This is just like Canadian geese, where they became way too prevalent, and they started to annoy the shit out of everybody because they overprotected them.
Yeah.
So now we should kill the shit out of Lapras.
Sorry, Lapras, you're a pretty good water type, but sorry, you gotta die.
Oh, I'm gonna eat those Lapras fins. Oh, they're so good, just like Chilean sea bass. Delicious.
Yeah.
I use that show as a
Reading
route
in the
for my
Pokédex.
garage.
Lapras was an endangered species, bred and released dozens of them back to the wild, which is the sweetest
Baby
story
Lapras,
ever.
Not
Gen
very
really.
3 and Junichi Masuda is when I
Sweetest
would
story
argue
ever.
that
Talk about
environmental-
the most retarded story ever.
Yeah.
Because
Hang
I
on,
don't think that really. I don't think that
Tyrannopus.
really affects.
If you want specific berries for battling in comp play, yes you would. No, dude, as someone who used to play competitive Pokemon on Smogon, no one brings berries with them into comp play. They always bring other held items, like the hard hat, the balloon, like assault vest, focus sash. No one takes berries with them to comp play anymore.
Granipus
No.
is trying to take the most inconsequential part of some Gen 3 Pokemon game and being like, this is the most important aspect. Clearly a message. Like, Jesus Christ,
no
dude.
one plays the fucking like only like a minority do this, and it's because they're stupid. Hard Hat says
It's funny because
Go ahead, Brandon.
actually, to kind of build on that point, to compare it to something else, I saw Jester Bell do a video on Harley and Ivy where there's a line
Ant
from the
covered that
old
video.
Gotham. Oh, you did?
He did, yes.
Oh, Ant covered it. Yeah,
Yeah.
we should. Did you react to it already?
Not yet, no.
Oh, we should at some point. But anyway,
We should, yeah. Anyway, go on.
in the old Gotham City Siren book, there's a point where Harley Quinn says a line to Poison Ivy of, maybe it's because you love me, and and it was like to taunt Ivy and get her confused. But a lot of people were trying to take that as, oh, Harley and Ivy really love each other. They just totally should be a couple.
Jesus.
It's like that.
Jesus.
It's like
H.
grasping
Lucas,
at
man.
one. It's like ignoring the context, grabbing one line of dialogue, and trying to run with it as this massive, declaration of, oh, it totally fits our narrative, guys.
They would take Jeremy and Ryan from Geeks and Gamers being gay as like super canon.
Yeah.
They would, like, they're constantly making fun of each other anytime they compliment each other. They're just like, oh, you're super fucking gay, dude.
Oh, we got Hardhead Reptile saying, Briscoe, don't be a bigot, lol. Nah, Hardhead, it's fine. We allow bigotry here. Anyway.
Briscoe, be more of a bigot. You
Yes.
haven't gone hard enough.
Yes, Briscoe, come on. You were on a roll that 1 week. Be on a roll this week. Let's go.
Messaging was at the forefront of Pokemon, as it was masterfully
In the
discussed
forefront,
Tama
that's why I
Hero-
have to make this half-hour video
here's
trying to suss it out.
here's Tamashi Hiroka, this fucking bitch. Oh
Looks
my
like a
God.
dude.
Hero's incredible Ruby and Sapphire review. The plot of these games are shaped by the very real political conflict of the Izahaya Bay Land Reclamation Project that has been dragging since the 80s in Japan. I will summarize it here
hasn't.
since it's so well detailed in Tama's channel, and if you're interested, you should definitely check it out. But Izahaya
not.
Bay is, well, a bay in Kyushu Island. As I said before, the real-life inspiration for the Hoenn region. The country of Japan, just
Okay,
like
congratulations.
has
You were
too much
inspired
water
by a
in it,
real
so
life
a lot of
location.
urban development projects in Japan actually consist in creating more land to make space for things like airports, housing, and farming. Izahaya Bay specifically has been making headlines for over 30 years.
30
Only about the
years.
environment.
30 years.
30 years. Those are some 30 years, guys. Oh.
I
Must have been shit.
support your stance.
Environmental concerns about this land reclamation project and its impacts on marine life and fishermen's livelihoods. According to Nippon.com, farmers began tiling their new plots in 2008. But doing so required the construction of a 7-kilometer long dike across the bay that continues to
Hey,
choke off what is left of one of
hey,
Japan's
fucking
largest
RaeSide was
and
there,
most
nice.
vibrant wetlands. Individuals involved in fishing and nori farming around the Ariake Sea have maintained fierce
Jesus.
opposition to the dike, claiming the disruption it
Wow, they
causes
look just like the Japanese imperialists of the 1940s.
Wow, wow, they're in direct opposition to the dike. Wow, what a bunch of homophobes.
This reminds me of the
Believe it or
Japs
not,
when I
in
fought
Japan,
in-
there are some pockets of civilization that are still like pretty pro-imperialist.
Yeah.
Like there's a lot of some guys writing books about that shit.
Oh gosh, hang on guys. So Briscoe says in response to Hardhat, but I am a bigot. Then Hardhat says, same lol. Then Briscoe says, well, I'm more of a realist, but I'm pretty sure that beats bigot these days, lol. And then Hardhat replies says, I want her penis in me all day, every day, and we would worship Satan together. What? What the hell, hard hat?
Ooh.
What the fuck?
The currents had reduced catches and hindered seaweed production. This
Seaweed
complex political
production? What the fuck?
Pretty sure seaweed's a
conflict of
natural
interest where
resource.
Yeah.
It's like
Come on, we gotta keep
vegan
the
and
seaweed
shit.
growing,
Come
you
on.
guys. Where's the fish gonna smoke?
Yeah.
farmers and fishermen livelihoods were at stake was translated into Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire as Team Magma and Team Aqua.
What?
Two
No.
opposing
What?
teams with diverging goals and a child-friendly introduction to how complicated real-world politics can be when two sides have conflicting needs for their survival.
Explain what the hell
And
Team
again-
Magma and Team Aqua have that make them any, that make it that they were definitely meant to be commentary on whatever the hell it was you just said, because I zoned out.
No, he's just gonna be like Ant and say, "Oh, it's real complicated and stuff. It's real world politics, though. I swear."
Oh my god.
Games, both Archie and Maxie see the errors of their ways after an angry dragon comes down the sky.
Yeah, because they fucked
In
up
real
and
life,
grabbed the wrong
Japanese
orb.
Supreme Court sided
Seriously, hang on,
with
hang
the
on.
farmers.
So depending on the version you play, so Archie right here, so he wants to control Kyogre, right? The big whale he was yelling at. So so Kyogre's blue, and and he needs to get his hands on one of two orbs, and one of those orbs will control Kyogre. So you think, oh, I'm gonna pick up the blue orb to control the blue one. No, like a dumbass, he picks up the red orb, and Maxie does the same. He picks up the blue orb to control Groudon, like a fucking dumbass.
Even as a stupid Gen 1er, I would be like, "Oh, that Pokemon is like more sea-based, so I'm gonna
Yeah.
pick up the blue one here."
Yeah. Stupid idiot.
Yeah, it's totally not like
Archie and Ma-
it's totally not like the elements are color coded or something. Oh wait.
Oh wait, yeah.
Just that guy in chat earlier.
Oh my god, yeah. Hang on, Hard Hat replies, it's all good. People hate the truth. Briscoe says, true that, Hard Hat. Hey, that rhymes. Alright, let's keep going.
Maxie see the errors of their ways after an angry dragon comes down the sky. In real life, Japanese Supreme Court sided with the farmers. Masudo is really keen on introducing critical thinking and important political issues in a kid-friendly way through his games.
I think what's his face? Birdman should fuck this dude. They seem like they're really made for each other. He's just like, I support trans rights, even though I'm not physically attracted to you.
Yeah. Oh my god. Hang on, Briscoe, the big whale. Isn't that most SJW broads? Yeah. Hard Hat replies, me, homosexuality is a sin. Lukewarm Christians, I can't hear you.
In one blog post, he speaks about his choice to hide the Regis between a Braille puzzle.
I love how
Because
she
I
does
thought
her
it would be
writing
nice.
as
Lots of people who play
Birdman.
Pokemon would become a little bit more familiar with Braille, even without knowing it. A
What?
society where you can work and play together with other people, no matter who they are.
Okay, I've
For
played
us,
a lot of
such
Pokemon.
an ideal world.
That's not Braille.
I've played a lot of Pokemon. I can't read shit for Braille. What the hell?
Braille has nothing to do. It's either an anime, is how a lot of people experienced it, or like a game where obviously Braille is not an option because there's so many like different ways to interact with it. Like obviously audio, like description, that could be a thing, but not Braille.
Dude, like, you're not gonna learn languages, like, experiencing fucking media. You'll maybe learn, like, one word or two, maybe a phrase, but not the entire language itself. Like, dude, I've been a Star Wars fan for, like, most of my life, and I can't read Orabesh to save my life.
But can
Or
you read the
you can be a
group?
Star Trek fan and you probably can't read Klingon
Yeah,
or
fuck
speak
that
it,
noise.
even though there's a freaking dictionary for it.
Yes! Anyway.
Not either, fuck.
Forms a foundation for Pokemon games. In another post, he describes the choice to title the first Pokemon remake internationally as Leaf Green instead of Water Blue is that the leaf is a symbol of peace, while fire and water are opposing concepts, so it seems like
An arbitrary
in
symbolism.
our
Fire
world
and
of conflict,
leaves are
Junichi
opposing
Masuda wanted to
conflicts,
choose an
aren't they? Because plants
Yeah, really.
burn.
Yeah, whenever I was a fire type, whenever I picked Charmander as my starter, he did really fucking good against Bulbasaur. Just
Yeah.
gonna say that.
Big Man says.
Name that was suggestive of a
Big Man says, but you can read gay porn. I'm not going to. Anyway, moving on.
And Sanji inserted his large schlong into Ace.
I will read
peaceful world.
lesbian
But not
porn,
only
though,
that,
yes.
Pokemon
There you go. There you go. Nami
yeah.
and
I
Ryan
did hear something
seriously.
about that Backseat. I did hear a story about that.
Yeah.
And it's
Yeah,
like,
Falcon
"Look,
was
honey,
telling me."
I'll do just some lesbian porn so you can actually have an orgasm.
Yeah.
also uses storytelling to introduce kids to other more complex real-world issues.
Oh, really?
With Pokemon X and Y,
A woman.
Sundry manipulates
Anyways.
media and has his Ubermenschen army wanting to literally purge the
Ginger.
world of anyone who doesn't fit in their pretty ethno-state.
Yeah, no,
So
Liz- no,
I will make Japan great again.
that
No,
had
no,
some
no,
similar
hold on.
ideas. But there are also
Lysandra's whole goal was that he wants to make the world more stylish because he's fucking retarded. Seriously,
I will make Japan stylish again.
Seriously, Lysandra's whole goal. Well, it's Kahlo, so it's France. But anyway, but no, Lysandra's whole fucking his whole fucking plot is so stupid. So he runs Team Flare. You'd think they'd be the fire dudes, but no, they're just fucking stylish guys because they got the flair and shit. So he wants to use a giant fucking laser in the sky that'll kill all of them with like a big satellite cannon, pretty much. And then you go so
Backseat, keep explaining it. I gotta pee
Okay.
real quick.
So-
You go ahead and go explain the plot.
Alright, so he fucking he needs to get his hands on the Omega Key to basically activate the damn thing, but then you get your hands on the Omega Key, but then Lysandra's like, oh, well, actually, never mind, I have the Omega Key myself, I don't need yours, so like, okay, well, that was all pointless. So he fights a boss battle, and keep in mind, he is the leader of a team. He should have 5 Pokemon minimum, right? But no, because X and Y is so fucking easy, and the beginning of Pokemon games gradual shift towards this being absolutely mind-numbingly easy. It's retarded. He only has 4 Pokemon. Alright, whatever. One of them's a Mega Gyarados, so okay, cool. You fight him, you beat his 4 Pokemon. He runs away, he comes back with Doc Ock arms for some reason, and you fight him again, I shit you not, with the same 4 Pokemon. He fights you with the same 4 Pokemon. He doesn't even change his teams. They're not even like the moves don't change, the levels on them don't change, literally nothing. It's literally the same 4 Pokemon that you just beat, and then you sabotage his satellite cannon, it comes crashing down, kills him, and he accomplished nothing.
Well, I'm just gonna
What are
say this villain on screen looks like
Gets it.
Doflamingo.
It's Getsus.
How much are you willing to bet that they're going to say Team Rocket is an allegory for animal abuse?
Probably. I mean, Team Rocket did have whips in Gen 1. Let me see here. We got Briscoe. You could read. Hang on. We got Big Man says, so you are gay. I'm not gay. Why would I read gay porn? Briscoe 1234 says, you could read that, Big Man, but why? Why would you want to? Big Man says, I knew I was in the right spot. What? Hard Eye replies, I'm more into dark anime. Like my favorite is Tokyo Ghoul. All right. Hard Eye replies, why is the little man here? Shouldn't he be over at the Sexplains channel? And Big Man says, lol, poke. Poke? What the hell?
I love how he's poking up at us in the algorithm. That's
Yeah.
amazing.
Thanks,
Thank
Big
you,
Man.
Big Man.
Thanks, Big
Thank you.
Man. Oh,
You're
man.
a cool dude.
We're
You know
getting-
you secretly love us.
We're getting all our secret admirers. First singing Reaper, now Big Man. Yeah.
And sending his little orbiters, he's like, I can't be seen as degrading to the Backseat's level, so I gotta send my little orbiters here. All you guys go and attack him and
There
make
is-
me
there was
call
this
him.
one tweet from a guy, literally just screen recording, and the screen recording was me telling you, Backseater, what and tweeted out, and you saying, you asked me to!
He's like, he does whatever Ant asks, I guess. Ooh, he's like his little
guess.
slave. Got him.
Got him.
Topics such as in Black and White, where Team Plasma's goal of separating Pokemon from humans to protect them from abuse echoes really important conversations about the treatment of animals and addresses a common critique that is presented to the franchise. And unfortunately, instead of being developed, it reaches a Marvel villain.
No, bro, no. Gets's whole plan was doomed to fail because he fails to realize that Pokemon captured and trained by trainers actually like their trainers. He's a fucking moron. Oh my god.
Yeah, I feel like this has been addressed like fairly early on. Whenever like Ash treats his Pikachu as like a partner and shit,
Yeah.
people are like, "Oh, push him to fight on," and he's like, "No, I'm not going to keep going like that. I'm gonna respect him and shit." Like this is like Gen 1 shit. Like as a Gen 1er, I know that this shit has been addressed.
Yeah, hang on. I'm reading off TV tropes right here. Some feel that Team Plasma of Pokemon Black and White are actually in the right. This is in spite of the entire point of the game being that they're not. Indeed, the games can be seen as Game Freak responding to criticisms similar to the ones Team Plasma make that have been made by actual people. It doesn't help that Plasma's figurehead N legitimately believes that Pokemon abuse is a common thing. It isn't. Or that, even if he's wrong about how common it is, it still happens, and the Pokemon it does happen to are all but defenseless as a result of the nature of Pokeballs. Or that instead of actually writing a convincing argument against the idea of owning Pokemon, the Plasma minions are either openly, unapologetically abusing the Pokemon they liberate, or having an argument with Plasma as the strawman and everyone else being, well, really on the nose about the damn thing. So yeah. Hang on, Big Man says, "Fuck, I missed Darth Melvin." That's your fault, Big Man. Big Man says, "Wasting my time here, but at least you guys are gay." No, we aren't. Anyway, moving on.
We are happy, yes.
Alright, night, Jeremy.
Twist, invalidating an interesting argument because their methods are questionable and Getsy's is a psychopath. It's toned down when compared to Ghibli and really simplified for a young audience, but it's undeniably a political messaging that the creators are intentionally putting there, knowing that kids from all over the world will be eagerly listening. As Tara said, Game Freak had a megaphone in their hands and felt like they had the responsibility of teaching new generations not to repeat the mistakes of the past.
Because kids love to be preached to.
Yeah. Fucking great.
Game Freak felt like they had a megaphone, and so they kept it very simple, and so everybody could enjoy it regardless of political affiliation. And then you said, "No, you have to interpret it this way."
Yeah.
You know, never mind. Go
ahead. Go ahead,
first,
Brandon. Go ahead, Brandon.
This reminds me of a quote I remember someone saying that Dr. Seuss said, where he says that he doesn't actually go in writing a book. He didn't go in writing a book with a message or allegory in mind, because to him, kids could smell that kind of stuff, you know, from a mile away, and therefore wouldn't be interested.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, he gave kids credit, unlike these fucking shills.
Yeah.
I don't think that Pokemon would ever become this successful if it was shouting in kids' ears about, you know, life lessons and crap like that.
They're just like, this person is basically just like, "Oh, I can randomly pull out this message from this game, so that means the Game Freak clearly was saying." And it's like, nope, they weren't. You just randomly decided to interpret this shit out of nowhere. Congratulations.
Exactly.
Hard Hat replies, "Darth Melvin is a sex symbol like the Backseater." Hell yeah. Big Man says, "Dr. Seuss is a racist." Oh no.
What?
What?
Green eggs and ham. He hates green people, I guess. Okay. He hates the Grinch. He's also green. You know.
Yeah.
Not to repeat atomic horror, and at the forefront, to protect our future by respecting and protecting nature. That's the briefing, right? That's what the Pokemon world on paper is. An ideal world, a peaceful world where nature and technology coexist,
John,
where these incredible creatures are more than your...
This dude's right pinky, his right pinky ain't even painted. Oh my god. So,
Pedro Pascal will be having a conniption right now. It's like, your finger paint is disgraceful.
Pets, they're your friends. Some of them work alongside you, some of them have a higher intellect than humans. They communicate, they dream, they feel, they form their own societies, and they enjoy competing against each other for sport. A Pokemon that is caught is choosing and consenting to join you.
Yeah.
And that is the official explanation for why a legendary Pokemon that can bend space and time would chill with a 10-year-old. You need to first prove yourself worthy before Arceus would lend a piece, an image of themselves, to you. Pokemon are complex beings with the same comprehension of the world that a human has.
What the fuck is Mewtwo doing to that Blastoise? Poor guy.
He's doing the Kamehameha.
He's like, Kamehameha.
It's like, Sharpie!
Boy.
Which brings me back to the question, what are the sausages made of? And here I want to say, this video is not about real-world veganism and the impact individual diets have on real-world systems and environments, even though I do have personal opinions on that. I am myself
Personal opinions, I
Wait.
see.
You've got more opinions on how sausages are evil or some shit?
Oh no.
and I think that might have
If you
been
ever
the
see
trigger for my
somebody
initial discomfort.
saying that, just
that's
eat
not what
like a big piece of meat on stream.
You ever see the King of the Hill episode where Bobby eats the 72-ounce steak in front of his vegan girlfriend?
I've been meaning to watch King of the Hill.
It's good.
Oh my god, it's so good.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what. There's some great YouTube poops in relation to it.
Yeah, there
It's back
is.
to you, man.
Yeah.
the point of this video is. What I'm really trying to explore here is that for the Pokemon world, the thematic dissonance between this really clear
Thematic
environmental
dissonance?
political flag that Game Freak has
I
repeated.
think he meant to say thematic dissonance. Anyways.
Oh my god, a thematic dissonance. Oh,
There it
my
is. Yeah, thematic. Okay,
Oh my
yes.
god,
you
bro, learn to pronounce English shit, please.
Thank you. Yes. I mean, I knew dissonance as opposed to dissonance, which sounds like you're disowning something, which actually completely changes the meaning of it. So, yeah, learn how to fucking speak English.
This man had a terrible English teacher in school, I swear to God.
Yeah, he clearly doesn't even know what a man and a woman is. I am a woman. Woman? Oh, I am a man. Oh.
Defended, and the idea of Pokemon as the ideal partner, and the choice to
Ideal
add some
partner?
mechanics
We're
to
not
later
fucking
games
sex
is something
partners,
that
okay.
caused me some discomfort, and just feels really, really off somehow. First of
What?
all, I want to clarify that there are no animals in the Pokemon world.
The
What?
Pokemon
Seems
are
obvious,
the
but
animals, you dumbass. Oh my god.
What?
early in the creation of Pokemon, some concepts were a little bit flaky, and there weren't really any rules, so you will sometimes see
No, but
real-life
those are
animals
animals.
popping out here and there in the early anime
Those are
seasons.
animals.
Yeah,
And things
they're
like
typically
real-world
not
places
canon.
being referenced here and there, like an Indian elephant, the United States of America,
Yeah, and they're
and
gone
Mew
now.
being found having an acai bowl in the outskirts of
Yeah,
Santarém.
all these references were edited out.
It is really probable that the war
Like
my
Lieutenant
God.
Surge, for example, right there. He's not the Lightning American anymore. He's the Lightning Lieutenant now.
Looks like Ash is sucking his dick right now.
No, that's red, but yeah. Anyway.
War Lieutenant Surge
yeah,
references
right.
in Generation 1 is just World War II.
Or
Because
as I
back then,
called
there
him,
wasn't a-
fuck tart.
Yeah.
Yeah, you pick your name. I love how
Yeah.
Professor Oak never knows what you are. He's just like,
Are
are
you
you
a
a boy or a girl?
girl?
I know you said childhood. but I
Well,
don't know
no,
what the
no,
fuck-
John. He was sure you were a boy in Gen 2. He kind of got that come Gen 3. Yeah. Hang on, Briscoe. Where is this cupcake from? I don't know. Let's just say gay-ass Europe. There we go. Double A. Shut up, man, girl. Pretty much. Yeah.
Meh.
A clear separation between our world and the world of the games. Kanto was in Japan, and these rules were only set in stone later, as explained by anime head writer Takeshi Shiro. In the world of Pokemon, only Pokemon appear. However, unfortunately, there are times when things that look exactly like real animals appear on the screen, but I would like you to think that they are Pokemon that look exactly like the real thing. In reality,
That is
Because we have a
straight-
Pokemon that looks like freaking vanilla
that-
ice
Which is
cream.
also
That is
why you get
straight
some
up
things in the early anime
gaslighting.
seasons like Ash and Brock drooling over a cooked Magikarp. Something that I will ignore for the purpose of this video because
I'm just gonna ignore it because it doesn't fit my narrative. That's odd. I can't believe they just admitted to it outright like that.
Oh my god, man.
there were not a lot of defined world building rules back then. To talk about
Oh,
the
it's
Pokemon
old, so
world,
it
I will
doesn't
try
count.
to focus more on canonical facts and gameplay mechanics. while
Oh,
ignoring things
gameplay
like
mechanics
Pokédex
take
entries
precedent
because,
over story.
Come on. Macargo is not hotter than the surface of the sun. From the second generation onward,
Dude,
the rules
everyone
around food in the
Dude,
Pokemon
everyone
world
knows everyone knows the Pokédex is unreliable as shit. Oh my
I
god.
found this one unreliable thing, so therefore all things are unreliable. This is just like whenever Yamato is still defined as a woman in the One Piece cards, which are approved by Oda, the original author, and yet they're still like, oh, they didn't reveal this devil fruit power that was intentionally kept secret as a secret of the story, and therefore none of the cards ever count for anything. It's
We got Hardhair Reply saying one. Okay, one I guess. Hardhair Reply says my snake is gonna lay eggs either tonight or sometime tomorrow. Nice, pet baby snakes. But yeah, guys,
Snack.
like, just do not step on snack. But no, yeah, guys, like the point I was gonna make, it's like the Pokédex can sometimes be really, really stupid. Like fucking like Gen 6 introduced this Pokemon named Slurpuff, right? And Slurpuff's Slurpuff's whole fucking Pokédex entry basically said like, hey, it can smell any smell that's like a million miles away. So Dorkly like made a parody of that for like their series, and Slurpuff's like, oh man, there's all these wonderful smells. Oh, freshly baked muffins. Oh, beautiful flowers. Oh, it's all great. But he's like, oh, what is that? Oh, smelly diapers. Oh, like rancid garbage. Like, oh, I can't take this anymore. So he whips out a fucking gun and he kills himself. That was the funniest shit. Anyway, moving on.
I thought you were gonna say cut off his nose or some shit. He just goes the full extent.
Yeah, anyway, next.
become much more consistent. Pokemon are only seen eating generic specialized meals, and humans will be eating things like donuts,
Bro, they didn't want to
berries,
animate the
puffins,
special.
Pokeblocks, Pokepops, and Pokebeans. Food in early Pokemon has always been completely vegan. In Gold, Silver, and Crystal, in the first Blood Bowl functions to establish Team Rocket as villains, they kidnap Azalea Town's entire population of Slowpokes to sell their tails as food. This is framed as something extremely evil by the games,
Yes,
dangerous
it's
to the health of the
cruelty.
Slowpokes,
No
and
shit.
something that you, the protagonist, must stop at any cost. A decade later comes Pokemon X and Y and the fancy restaurants of Lumio
Decade
City.
later. Okay, hold on. We just skipped 10 years where they didn't comment on this shit at all.
Suddenly you, the player, who was stopping Team Rocket from mutilating these poor creatures out of their tails, was chilling out in bougie Michelin restaurants being served exactly Slowpoke tails. It's fine now, no
Okay.
biggie. And not only Slowpoke tails, but Lumiose was also feeding the players roasts and fried fish.
Sounds
How do you know?
delicious.
And again,
Hang on,
there
bruh,
are no
bruh,
animals in the
bruh.
Pokemon world.
Bruh, how do you know that they didn't? That they didn't.
Pokemon are the animals.
Yeah, how do you know that? How do you know like they didn't? I don't know, bro. You just said they skipped ahead 10 years. Maybe they found a way to like safely remove the tails from the Slowpoke without like just taking a big old cleaver and cutting them off. Or hell, maybe standards have changed and they're like, yeah, actually cutting Slowpoke tails is actually all fine now. Like, what's your deal here? What's your
Maybe
damage?
Slowpoke was dying and they just take their tails after
Yeah,
they die.
yeah. Maybe they cut the tails off after they died. Yeah, good point, John. Hard Art Reply says,
And I
right. No, go ahead, Brandon.
I love how they say there's no animals in Pokemon. Pokemon are the freaking animals!
Yeah, Hard Hat replies, right, I didn't mean to put one stupid back arrow and send our two close together. What? Briscoe, my snake is gonna lay eggs this Friday or Saturday night. Yeah, Briscoe, you already. Wait, what? Wait. Wait, what? But what? Hard Out Replies also says, hell yeah, I didn't know you breed. What the hell? Why are two of the dudes in my chat breeding snakes? Briscoe says, yeah, trouser snakes. Alright, fuck it. I'm confused. Let's keep going. Fuck it.
He's saying he's gonna masturbate.
What?
He's gonna lay. Oh god.
Oh my god.
he's gonna jerk it.
I fell for a masturbation joke on my own stream.
Can't find entertainment like this anywhere else, folks.
Yeah. Oh my god.
He's saying I'm gonna lay some eggs.
So, and you can see that they are uncomfortable with it too. They don't say it's a love disc or a magic card.
Oh my.
They write fish as in generic fish. And you
As
might
in,
think I'm overreacting a little bit here that Pokemon as a game already has some really shady morals. We are raising animals to battle, and of course,
Yeah.
it's a game with a breeding mechanic that results in genetic selection, forcing a single Pokemon
Exactly,
to breed
it's
hundreds of
eugenics, just like you hate Sydney Sweeney
Oh
for
my
it.
god.
Oh no, Ditto!
No, not Ditto.
You're admitting that you're manipulating yourself.
Ditto, the Pokemon
time to
world's
find one
biggest
with
pimp.
your desired nature and IVs. And the food is what annoys me? And
Yeah.
again,
Yes.
and that is all really based in a suspension of disbelief. We all sign a
Suspension of
contract when playing these
disbelief.
games. I will accept to believe in what the games
Dude,
tell.
take the fucking mole off your forearm right there. Like, stop it.
Wait, where?
Tells me based on the framework
my
of
God.
rules
Oh,
the
that's
game has
nasty.
They
provided
raise
me.
their right
I
arm
will
again.
accept that breeding as a mechanic
That's nasty.
isn't really supposed to be used as a genetic.
There it is.
That's
Right there.
Yeah, get
That
that,
thing.
shit.
That
Get that.
thing. What the
Dude,
fuck?
yeah, out of all the things wrong with you, the thing we take issue with is your mole on your right arm.
Also, your pinky has no paint on it,
I
and
kn-
your thumb has no paint.
Dude, we're pointing out like all these like small little problems that regarding the fact that this dude is obviously a man.
Oh, and also you're a fucking dude, like right
Yes.
there. Just saying.
Just saying, bro.
A selection experiment in a casual playthrough of a Pokemon game. I will accept that Pokemon enjoy battling out of sport. But when you create a world inhabited by these creatures who have human conscience, a game that is supposedly standing up for a certain political messaging,
No, it isn't.
as Masuda said,
Oh, not
and I-
supposedly. You're inventing that. Like, Jesus, just enjoy shit. I don't...
You don't have to queer splain. Queer splaining shouldn't be done at all. It benefits nobody.
Yeah, literally nobody thought about this in this context. And you're like, well, if you want to ignore all this clear evidence, it's like nobody was thinking about your supposed evidence before you jumped in here with your fucking video essay about, oh, you have to think about this whenever you play Pokemon.
Or to drive the it's a lot like when they tried to do the SpongeBob characters represent the 7 deadly sins.
Yeah.
Nobody's thinking that.
Well, I think.
Like-
Well, Brandon, you're gonna be flabbergasted by this, but the show's creators admitted they did.
Oh, gee,
Very
you
true.
know what? Admitted. When did they, quote unquote, admit that? If it was years later, I'm gonna say they just thought about that after the fact. Quite frankly.
No, Mr. Lawrence flat out confirmed it early on. Yeah.
Because a
That's
lot of
stupid.
times they'll be like, I don't know.
Yeah.
It'll be like some sort of messaging like years later, and they'll be like,
I
oh yeah,
know.
we always intended
Yeah, I
that. And
know.
it's just like,
Like I remember
oh,
this was
well,
before those days.
okay.
Oh, hang on, we got Hard Hat here. Briscoe, do you watch Jay and Silent Bob? And Briscoe says, Well, it was more implied. I was gonna bone some chicks, but more or crude way to say it, but the other is fine too. And then Briscoe says, I like their old stuff, Hard Hat. And then Hard Hat says, I love their old stuff. Anyway.
Oh god, they're just having their own headcanon there.
Ideal world,
Oh my
where the
gosh, it's
relationship between
Chikorita!
human beings and Pokemon characters is
Cecilily's
much closer than the
fans.
owner-pet relationship. But somehow, it's okay to just eat some of them. It's something that breaks immersion completely. And from X
No,
and
it
Y
isn't.
onwards,
You know what? My sister loves horses, but she also ate horse meat in Iceland. So you know what? Yeah, you can have things as pets, and then you can also eat them as meat in other
Yeah.
contexts. Like
Feeding
And
big.
again,
You guys ever
Pokemon probably eat this too because
Yeah.
you know they're animals and they have to eat.
you guys,
there's carnivores.
you guys ever see like that skin of Miss Piggy eating bacon?
No, but I read Pearls Before Swine. It's a comic strip, and one of the jokes they have in there is that a character named Pig, who's a literal pig, orders BLTs, and everyone goes, "Dude, you're a pig."
Yeah. Hard Out reply says, Clerks 2 is my favorite. Alright, moving on.
only gets worse. In Sword and Shield, there is the new mechanic of curries.
Yeah.
Some of the ingredients include burgers, sausages, bones, and
Oh, I'm hungry.
slowpoke tails.
Oh,
In Scarlet and Violet, the sandwich mechanic is
why are you
essential
showing
for
this
shiny
random
hunters.
streamer instead
Still,
of just the gameplay?
sandwich ingredients include bacon, ham, prosciutto, chorizo, sausages, hamburgers, smoked fillets, and cloth sticks. In restaurants all over Paldea, you can eat clout al ajillo, ceviche, smoked filet with herbs, sushi, and
Filet.
pico toadstool. And I mean, why?
I know, it sounds
don't know,
delicious.
Because freaking people need to eat meat.
Yeah.
Why are you so fucking obsessed with listing every single goddamn meal and then saying, "Oh, all problematic"?
This dude is basically the new Vegan Gaines at this point. You remember Vegan Gaines?
Honestly, this is just spiraling completely out of control
I
for him.
know,
Like
I
he starts
know.
off trying.
He's crashing
He starts
out.
off at least with a point that, like, it's a shitty point, but at least he has a point to make. And now he's just complaining about, you know, oh, this is a world where Pokemon, you know, have a very close relationship with their owners, yet their owners eat them.
He's crashing out so hard.
Really? Why? The usual answer is that things like Cloth's claws and slowpoke tails are removed painlessly and grow back really fast, which kind of renders the Team Rocket's Johto subplot kind of senseless.
No, it
when a
doesn't.
journalist from Kotaku asked Junichi
They were going to
Matsuda-
hack it off with a
God, they're
cleaver.
fighting Kotaku.
Oh my god. One question is always
No.
haunted me during my years playing Pokemon. If people eat meat in the Pokemon universe and there are no other animals that players see or interact with the Pokemon, what are they eating? Series director Junichi Masuda says not even he knows. Okay.
I think somebody once said in relation to a character being gay that they said, I don't think about that, and frankly, neither should you.
Yeah.
Like, there are certain questions that you get asked that you're like, we weren't thinking about that, and frankly, you shouldn't either.
Yeah. Hard Hat reply. Hang on, Briscoe says Clerks 2 is pretty good. I love the Star Wars versus Lord of the Rings argument. Yeah. Hard Hat replies, now we're talking about sandwiches. Make me a sandwich, you confused banshee. Yeah.
Also,
yeah.
if you're citing
Cecilily.
Kotaku, you've already lost.
Yes, Cecilily. If you're gonna be a woman, get in the kitchen.
Nah.
Hard
Get
Hat
back in the kitchen.
Get
2018,
in the
what
kitchen.
kind of meat people in the Pokemon universe eat? He laughed and said, I'm actually curious about that as well. And I'm like, Junichi, for Christ's sake. I'm sure this was brought up in a briefing meeting when discussing game mechanics.
No, it
wasn't,
It was
'cause
a
it's not
direct
part of
No,
the
it
gameplay
isn't.
its products to the
mechanics.
games.
I'm pretty sure you've thought about it more than he has in his entire career
Yeah.
as the Pokemon creator.
A
Like,
creator, you're
Yeah.
not going to think about every single little freaking detail because otherwise you're just going to drive yourself completely insane. There are
Yeah.
certain things that you're just like, okay, we're going to do this and blah, blah, blah. That's it. You're not going to think about the finer details
Yeah.
of it.
Hard Hat
I'm
reply.
sure you've thought about this.
Yeah.
No.
Hard Hat replies, that scene is freaking hilarious. They're not faggots, they're dwarfs. Hobbits. Anyway.
My question is, why do we need it? Why can't we just use the other dozens of ingredients that are not animal products, like tofu, noodles, and rice. Is that
That shit's
such a
lame and
difficult position to
gay.
take in the game you're
Tofu tastes like shit.
It
That's
really
why.
does, yeah.
Noodles, that's a completely separate thing. I had beef stroganoff. It had beef on top of noodles.
Yeah.
And then what else was the other? Rice. Rice has had chicken, shrimp, beef, all sorts of shit. put
Rice
on
by
top of it.
itself is very bland, yes.
Yeah, like you put shit on top of rice. Rice is the carbo load.
Yeah, it's like, okay, so apparently Cecilily just wants a world where people only eat fucking fruits, vegetables, starches, sweets, just like anything, no meats
That
and
isn't a
protein.
meat.
No meats and proteins, pretty much. No meats and proteins.
Also,
so
look at this
get
fucking retard with his blanket. He's like got it across his nips and nowhere else.
Brandon,
Who the
yeah.
fuck wears their pants to bed? No
Me.
socks. Okay,
Me.
that's part's fine. But like you're wearing your whole hat
Yeah, that's me.
and shirt.
That's
and-
me.
What the fuck, Backseat? And why?
Because after all these streams, I'm so tired I just can't undress myself. I'm just like, fuck it, I'm too tired. I'm going to bed this way.
But also, is this how you take your blanket? Is it just like a thin strip across your nips and nothing else?
This at least isn't me, yeah. Oh my god.
This isn't me either.
Like, sometimes
Things
I
are.
wear my pants.
But anyway, my point is, it's like, get ready to have a world where like everyone is absolutely weak because they're not getting any proper sustenance. It's like meat is a necessary part of the fucking diet. You can't change that.
Otherwise, you're going to get the lion from Futurama that was taught to eat only tofu.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or you're gonna get the little vaginas on Kyle from South Park whenever he started going vegan.
Yeah. Briscoe, look at you two wiping out your preciouses. What?
Oh, he's referencing Clerks too.
Oh,
He's
okay.
like, yeah, look at you two whipping out your preciouses. Yeah.
Next.
using to teach children about the importance of respecting
No,
the
he's on his
environment,
face. He's raping
where
him.
you were trying to
Oh my
create an
God.
ideal
Bruh,
world. And I think this has a lot to do
Bruh,
with Japanese
An
can
culture.
still-
ideal world?
you can
Dude, an ideal world would have people eating freaking meat.
Yeah. Also, the two are not morally, and the two are not mutually exclusive. You can still respect the environment while still eating freaking meat and fish. Ah.
Fuck you, dolphin.
I mean, why
Sure,
else do
how
you think
big
God
animal
gave us the
product com-
cow?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh, Briscoe, the only meats and proteins this pink-haired cupcake does comes from a Friday night blowjob.
Consumption is in Japan. As it is the case with many islands, Japanese food culture is very centered around the sea. Not only through fish
Yeah,
and
it's an
sushi,
island.
but also in the prevalence of the dashi broth in many recipes and in the consumption of other controversial dishes, such as whale meat. I've heard from people who visited Japan that it's virtually impossible to get vegan or vegetarian dishes in
Good.
most restaurants, with
Whoa.
Japan being named one of the worst countries to eat in the
Best.
world for vegetarians and vegans.
Good.
But it also
Well,
strikes me
it's actually the best.
Screw
because it gets them to
vegetarians and
break out of
vegans.
Yeah.
Yeah, it gets them to break out of their retarded habit. So yes, it's actually the best for them in the
Yeah.
long term.
Yeah. Hard hat replies.
Maybe that's what.
Go ahead, Brandon.
Maybe that's why the Japanese are so technologically advanced. They eat meat and they don't have retards.
They're
just
also an
eating vegan.
Yes.
ethno state. They're like, we're gonna fucking limit immigration and make everybody eat meat. That's
Yeah.
how we
Hell
achieve
yeah.
success.
Hard hat reptiles. Lol. Mannequin Skywalker. Look, my shitty acting is ruining the Star Wars saga. What? Anyway.
Mannequin Skywalker.
is another symptom of a very liberal approach that Pokemon has to the
Liberal?
environmentalist flag that it claims to hold. In their blog called
Very
X,
liberal,
Nate
eh?
Carlin says that catching them all is a Victorian naturalist dream job, and
What?
I have been thinking a lot about
Catching
that.
them all is a
Nate
freaking
writes that-
tagline because the entire point is to buy all the cards.
Yeah, it's to get you
Or-
to buy more shit.
Or find all the Pokemon. Yeah. Fill out the decks.
Yeah. Buy both versions of the game so that you can collect all the
Well-
shit, or trade with your friends and make them buy the other version.
Yeah. Anyway.
Dear
Like,
God, not everything needs to be connected to some deeper political crap.
No.
yeah, Jesus, dude, this is literally the most shallow, easy to read capitalistic message ever. It's just like, gotta catch them all. Why do I gotta catch them all? Because you just have to.
Like what? Is transform and roll out a political message for something?
Probably. It means like we need to act now or we're gonna get screwed later. I don't fucking know.
You need to transform as you need to get a sex change operation. Roll out.
Hard hat reptiles, backseater, you need to see Clerks 2. I haven't even seen Clerks 1!
Fuck you, backseater. Watch them both.
Moving on.
Must collect a finite list of species in an ecosystem, report back to your
Ecosystem.
research institution,
It's
and
Hitler. Like, auf Wiedersehen.
Yes. No, John, that's goodbye. He's like, guten Tag, I'm here to collect the Pokemon.
Hello.
Here to collect all the Pokemon and build up the area. I'm on Team Nazi.
I bet you did not see these Pokemon coming.
rewarded for a job well
Yes, like climbing the ranks of the Pokemon League allowed me to get this stylish outfit. Yes. Oh, I killed a Zebstrika to get it. Briscoe, no shit, it's hard to find a vegan meal in Japan. They are island people. They needed seafood to survive, you fucking goofy girly boy, yeah.
Yeah, they couldn't exactly just. I mean, they love rice, but they couldn't just do rice for everything, bro.
Yeah. Hard out replies.
also-
Wait, the backseater, what's your Instagram? I could send you clips from Clerks too. My Instagram is literally the backseater YT. Like, it should be my PFP.
Dude,
Anyway.
you need to screenshot this shit.
Yeah. Hitler
Have
say,
the little mini Japanese Hitler saying,
Little-
well done.
well done. Yeah.
I like those Jews, well done.
Alright, moving on.
done. Here, I use the term ecosystem very loosely. There is no sense of food webs in Pokemon games, and predation is more alluded
Misty's
to
like,
than
oh,
explicit. But
Hitler.
there is a
She's like, oh
staggering
no,
number
this,
of Pokemon to collect.
this episode's gonna get censored overseas.
it's a perfect world for the
It's a perfect word for
A
it.
John James Audubon or a Henry Walter Bates would have a field day. Once again, the design
The design.
They was rock.
and nature of Pokemon
My,
fulfills the
bro,
desires
your
of its
eyes are
human
rather
players.
squinty for an Aryan. What the fuck?
He's like, I will have Sidney Sweeney advertise the American Eagle genes of the future.
I will have Nurse
By
Joy
turning
give
the-
up all my Pokemon for free in that sexy nurse outfit she has. Professor Oak will man all my gas chambers.
The world into an untroubling and simplified echo playground. Game Freak seems comfortable enough to ask questions of war, of supremacy, of the very relationship between trainer and Pokemon as a relation of submission, but seems a bit afraid to tackle other subjects that are also extremely important for the real-world conversations.
Oh, they're
Maybe
so
because
afraid to tackle
Game
all
Freak
the
is more
subjects.
focused on giving games to kids rather than commenting on shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're commenting on all this shit that I've randomly extracted from their very mundane messages. So why are they afraid of commenting on all this other stuff that I can't possibly extract from their messages?
Oh, that's a perfect face right there, John. Move your mouse. Oh my god. It's like, duh. Looking like a slow poke there yourself, eh, Cecilily? Hang on, hard-hat reptiles.
Bro.
Yeah, hard-hat reptiles. 0 posts. What are you hiding? A lot of dirty shit, hard-hat. Briscoe, watch the Jay and Silent Bob movies up to Clerks 2, stop after that, and especially don't watch anything after Kevin Smith's post-heart attack. It turned him into a pussy. Alright, what was the first movie after his heart attack?
Oh, he turned vegan. Yeah.
Moving on.
we are having today about environmentalism. Avoiding questions about where food comes from, adding unspecified
Who the
meat, and
fuck
avoiding
cares
the
where
fact,
the
you know,
food comes
fish,
from?
You have to model
Dude,
the fish into
I
the
don't
sandwich,
care
and
where
then
the
you
food
have to choose a
comes
Pokemon
from.
fish. You get it. And then
But-
their explanation is just
but-
don't think too hard about it.
Yeah,
Exactly.
it's
You
important.
could do
Because you're not
complicated mental
supposed to.
gymnastics to explain what's
You know what? Whenever I watch One Piece, I go, "Oh my gosh, where did all that meat that Luffy's eating come from?"
Dude, when I get food put in front of me, okay, like you guys saw it earlier this stream, Mom Cedar cooked up a Tuscan style piece of chicken. It was delicious with some spaghetti. It was all lemon coated, had some broccoli bits in there. It was delicious. I don't-
Lemon, Mom
Yeah.
Cedar, step your game up.
I don't care. Well, I mean, it's delicious. I don't care where all that meat and shit came from. I just care where it's going, and I want it in my belly. Anyway.
Yep.
in the sausage. Or you can also, you know,
Put that
just not
sausage
have
in your
the
mouth,
sausage.
you
Yeah.
queer.
Do you really expect
Anyway.
kids to not ask these kinds of questions? And I think
What
this
kid
is
is
the limit
asking
to my
where the
suspension.
sausage comes from in Pokemon?
No one. None of
Uh,
them.
you know-
That's who.
You know where the sausage comes from? The store. Anyway.
I'm not even here holding the sign for a vegan Pokemon game.
No.
With the Pokemon World
That's basically
began
what
in
you're
Solar
toting
Utopia,
for.
I can completely buy the narrative that cheese and moo milk production is completely ethical and an essential part to the
Ethical.
culture of this fictional world. As we see with the Moo Farm subplot and joke.
Moo.
But why do we really need to have these
Hey,
ingredients,
Miltank
these
isn't supposed to
dishes,
say
when
moo.
Why
Miltank is-
don't we need to have them?
Yeah, Miltank ain't supposed to say moo. Miltank's supposed to say Miltank. What the hell?
Miltank. And they're supposed to do the roly-poly-oly attack until they win.
Yeah, fuck, man. Fucking Whitney. Anyway.
to make people ask awkward questions and feel uncomfortable
You're
with
asking
the
all the
idea of
awkward questions.
eating
I don't
their
think
ideal friend.
I don't think
Because
any
I
franchise
understand the-
ever should ever have people asking awkward questions.
No.
Well,
If they
you
ever
know, you
do, then
can't-
that's just the sake that you wrote something terribly.
Yeah.
No, it's not even necessarily that. It's just that retards like this will take random, you know, inquisitions onto whatever the fuck you wrote, and they'll make more out of it than what it was intended. They'll just be like, "Oh, clearly you meant to say an environmental message with this shit." And you're just like, "What? I was just making a Pokemon game about sausages, bro."
Making a
Importance
mountain out of a
alluding to food
molehill.
chain-
Yeah.
Exactly. It's just like you can say any mundane thing you can, and people will be like, "Oh, this is queer coded, bro."
Oh my god, man.
in the ecosystem. Teaching kids about those, I really do. But at the same time, I fully believe that humans in a solar punk utopia, in an
Solar
ideal
punk
world,
utopia.
can and should
Yeah.
just be
Solar punk is
vegetarian.
basically
And again,
like
here's
sci-fi for
Dude,
geeks.
okay,
Yeah, so basically,
in
you want
your
everybody
perfect-
to be vegetarian.
In your perfect world, we don't eat meat.
Yeah.
Is that
Yeah.
right, you delusional man, woman, whatever the hell you are?
Briscoe.
That's basically how he arrived at the conclusion that he did. He's just like, "But I fully believe in this reality, so I have twisted every game I've ever played to meet this reality."
Yeah.
Have they
Briscoe-
even played the games, honestly?
No, I don't think so.
Probably
Bri-
Wiki Warriored it.
Yeah, Briscoe.
Heh.
What kind of food does this fraud broad and others like them want?
Penises.
Meat and potatoes or the stuff Bill Gates wants to pump out to us. I never know what these goofballs want.
Line, this is
Hang on,
a
hard out
video
of
about
lies.
ethics of
Did you guys see that that meme where the Joker has sex with a Pokemon in front of Batman? What? Hold on. What the fuck? Hold on.
no.
Hang on. The
No.
Joker has sex with a Pokemon. What the
Oh
hell?
no, oh no, oh no, oh no.
Oh,
This is gonna be a bad idea.
No. Hold up. Uh-oh.
Some Piker has sex with a Joker in front of Batman.
Oh no.
What?
Here we go, guys.
Is it real?
It's real. I found it. Hold on. Hang on.
Oh god.
Hang on, Evan. Hang on. I'm reading Evan's shit here. I'm crashing out by copy pasting basic shit. He's now coping that you posted his thumbnail. And oh my god, I know this guy. This guy was fucking Singing Reaper. Anyways, I dominated his attention for 20 minutes and made him visibly upset, so my work is done. I've been gone for 10 minutes and they're still talking about me. John is now admitting to hate watching your Fantastic Four stream. And did he have any thoughts on it? And that's all Evan got. Okay, guys, here's the fucking image right here. You guys can see it plain as day.
I don't think I can. I don't know. I don't think I could stand to look.
Look at it, Evan. Look at it. Look at it. Why won't you look at it, Evan?
I want you to.
Oh, fuck, Brandon. Goddamn, Brandon, seriously, look at the meme. It's not all that bad.
Okay, I'm trying to. Where'd you post it?
I posted it in the general.
Okay, I gotta scroll down my general. Oh God, there's like so many damn scroll bars I gotta use with Discord on this thing. I swear to God. Oh, I got it.
Batman,
That is so freaking weird.
I caught a little Pokemon. rattle. Oh my God, that's ridiculous. Anyway, hang on. Let me realign shit better here. Hold up. I had to get it all out of whack. John, go full screen again.
Ew.
Alright,
They're like absolute cinema.
Absolute cinema meme, yes. Okay, there we go, that's good. Oh my God,
Absolute transphobia.
it's Unheard Voice. I've been looking for you, Backseater. Lost you if you banned me for liking Andor. So pathetic. Dude, I told you. We were going, if you wanted to have that debate, don't post anything else until the debate. I was ready to have it to you, but you broke my terms, and so you paid the price.
Her voice. Andor is fucking retarded, and Luthen just gives the same speech for 2 straight seasons. You haven't sacrificed enough. You need to sacrifice more for this rebellion. Blah blah blah.
Andor is the fakest Star Wars to ever Star Wars.
Howard Hat replies, "No, don't do it, Joker." Anyway, alright, let's get back on track here. Let's finish this shit
Of real-world veganism. I understand that
Veganism.
in society, people from different places and different cultures have their individualities, and not everyone can
Unlike
afford
Japan,
the privilege of having a
who does
restrictive
not
diet.
believe in veganism.
But Pokemon is
Yeah.
standing on 2 foundations. The importance of preserving the environment, and the trainer-Pokemon relationship as a strong, deep, and ideal connection. A franchise that depicting
Pokemon
the
stands
world
on
that
either of
they
those
do
foundations.
could just make the really easy choice to create a world without the consumption of animal products, and still choose not to. Even though industrial farming
that's not
and
what it's
consumption
about.
of animal-based products is an environmental issue,
Nope.
agribusiness
No, it
is
isn't.
directly linked to land degradation.
No, it's really not. And also, Pokemon has nothing to do with that.
Right.
Climate change, air pollution, water shortages, and the loss of biodiversity. Even though most industrial cattle farming is extremely anti-ethical from an animal rights perspective.
I don't care.
Animals don't get no rights.
And
Animals
when
get
we
no
translate that
I'll
to the
co-sign
Pokemon
on
world,
that. Fuck
it's
my
that same
dog.
uneasiness when a kid learns for the first time that some cultures are comfortable with eating animals we see as pets. At the end of the day, the Pokemon world is a
dogs.
Oh, really? I didn't know I could see a freaking brown bear as a pet.
Yeah. It's like, they're eating the dogs, don't you understand? They're eating the Pokemon. They're eating the Pokemon.
They're eating the Pikachus. They're eating Charizards. And
I'm gonna
eat my dog.
Yes.
They're eating the Pro Evolutions. They're eating the Mega Evolutions. They're even the Blue Charizards. They're eating those, and they are extra tasty. I'm not gonna lie to you, folks,
Yeah.
but we can't have that. We can't have that. That's not right.
Hard Hat replies, yes, Unheard Voice, you are a shill. Anyway, moving on.
Vision of what our world should strive to be. A utopia, a mirror of possibility.
Psyducky's kind of retarded, but
scientific
we eat him
progress,
anyway.
universal healthcare for all, and the preservation of the
Universal
environment.
healthcare?
A world where people
There's
are
freaking
kind
none
to
of that in
foreigners,
Pokemon.
Where
Yeah.
strangers exchange gifts and hand you important items for your journey. Where you give up a seat.
So wait a minute. Exchanging gifts and giving people items is a sign of socialism or some shit?
Well, shit, I guess Christmas is socialist then.
Yeah, do you realize, like, people can be voluntarily nice and give gifts and shit? Yeah, Christmas, like...
Am I socialist for buying my brother a jazz for just because I felt like it?
Am I socialist every time I
Yes.
buy Dad's Cedar a hockey jersey for his birthday?
Backseat, you better buy your landlord a jersey, too. Where do you give up a seat?
It's the elderly on a train, where people are kind. And I believe this should.
I'm sorry, giving up a seat now is also a
Oh
social.
my god!
Where people should be
Older person
should be kind. Excuse me, Pokemon has freaking bad guys.
Yes.
Well, and also like your worldview does not fit the world, so now you have to warp it to anything nice that anybody does is socialist. You fucking asshole.
Double A.
Could also be a
hang
world
on.
where the choice to not
Hang on, unheard voice. Don't like stuff I hate before a debate. It's loser energy, bro. I've met gay men with more masculinity than you. Oh god, bruh. Listen, if you like Disney Star Wars, you're just flat out gay. I don't know what to tell ya. Double A, if you like and Snore, then go to the channels that like that show. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my
There's
god.
a great EFAP on it. It's probably 20 hours long about Anbor.
Yeah, Hard Hat replies, some idiot makes gift out of hands. Fucking Nazi was made from love, broken heart. Anyway, next.
assume animal-based product is a really easy one to make. The real world is
I don't know.
complicated and
If I had to
culturally
choose between eating a hamburger and eating a salad, I'm probably gonna pick a hamburger.
Yeah.
Well, and also, like, it's so easy to make. You would think they would make it if that was their actual fucking objective, but it's not. I'm sorry, not everything fits your worldview. Like, there are a lot of other aspects in which Pokemon probably aligns with you politically, but not veganism. Sorry.
complex and ugly, and sometimes difficult choices between starvation and speciesism need to be made.
What?
That
Wait
is a real world
minute.
issue.
This
That
dude
is a
want us
political
to
question, and that is
starve?
something.
What the hell? This dude's like, oh
Yeah.
no, you better not eat the Pokemon meat, or we'll let you starve. You're better off starving. What the shit? Bruh.
that needs to be discussed with kids.
No.
But an ideal
Does it-
world, a world of coexistence, a solar punk
Bruh.
utopia, a
If
glimpse
you-
of what perfect coexistence between
Bruh,
people and
Mr.
nature could be.
Cecilily, Mr. Cecilily, if you tried to have this discussion with me as a kid, I would knock you the fuck out before you would get started, because I'm not having this conversation. Just let me catch my favorite Pokemon and kill other Pokemon with them, please.
No, Backseat, you make them faint. You don't kill them.
It's like,
You
yeah.
knock them out.
Yeah, cause I'm, dude, fucking fucking Fisher literally involves making an earthquake and just throwing them down there. That's killing them.
Gyarados does hyper beam.
Yeah.
There's a fucking Kamehameha wave over the Pidgey. And the Pidgey's like, it fainted. It's like-
Let me see. Hang on. Hard hat. Asian places eat everything. That is correct. Unheard voice. You literally can't debate anyone who likes something different from you. You aren't good faith. You don't wish to change people's minds. You're just a bitter child, plain and simple. Oh, I'm gonna cry. Unheard
Oh,
voice.
poor Unheard voice. He's living up to his name. He's a little baby.
Go back to the Sexplain channel. Unheard voice. Moving on.
Oh no. Unheard voice, voice your voice, and we'll make sure to not hear it. Anyways.
Me? Doesn't need sausages and prosciutto.
Yeah,
I have a close friend that has been vegan for well over a decade.
My
Oh,
gosh,
loser.
needs
And I remember when Pokemon Go came out, it was all I talked about with everyone. I told her, if Pokemon were Rio, I would have become vegetarian a long time ago.
What?
What?
And she looked at me a bit disconcerted and said, do you know what is Rio? Animals. And that was a conversation that really stuck
Yeah.
with me for a long time.
Sounds like your
Until I
friend is
finally-
like seeing how fucking retarded you are and is like, what?
Bruh, this dude is like the Rowley, and that friend is like Greg. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm only friends with
Yeah.
you because I'm taking pity on you because you're such a loser.
My friend is like, what
No.
the fuck? Do you
Yeah.
know
No,
what
Greg
meat
never.
is?
Greg wasn't even a friend with Rowley out of pity. He just did it so he could use him.
Yeah, pretty much. Hard Hat replies, Pokemon manga shows blood like it literally shows them die. It's crazy. I know that, yeah.
And that was the OG shows.
Yeah, let's keep going, bros. We're almost done.
made
Home
the decision
stretch.
myself to cut down my animal product consumption. A
Oh,
decision
good
that
for
was
you.
both based on disapproving the agricultural
And
practices
because
in
you
my
need to
home
virtue
country,
signal, yes.
but also supported
Michael
by the
Humphrey.
privileges of having easy access to nutritious and delicious vegetarian food
Oh,
where I live.
delicious.
And who knows?
Congratulations, you're a dumbass.
Also, maybe because I was a kid who played too much Pokemon. You know
No.
what?
I've
I
played
think Game
more
Freak
Pokemon
was really
than
successful.
you, and I'm still not vegan. Fuck you.
Yeah.
I've collected hundreds of Pokemon cards, and not once have I ever decided, you know what, I'm not gonna eat a pepperoni pizza.
Yeah.
You know what? If you want to believe fringe shit, that's fine. Don't try and co-opt popular shit into reinforcing your beliefs. This is just like the people who are just like, oh, the fucking One Piece is clearly about communist propaganda. Here's so I can morph it into that. It's like, oh,
Yeah.
shut the fuck up. Like, just enjoy the shit and have your political beliefs separately. That's fine.
Or
But
that
don't try
X-Men
and
is
slip
or that X-Men is an allegory for racism.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, or like homophobia or some shit. It's
Brandon,
just like,
Brandon, did you react to the Magneto video I sent you yet?
oh god.
No, I haven't.
You
No,
still
I
need
haven't.
to.
I might.
You still need to, man.
No,
Let's keep
I
going.
got-
I'll probably do it with
Magneto,
Scruffy. I might do it with Scruffy
Do
this
it with-
Friday.
do it.
I'll have to check.
Do it. Anyway, let's keep going.
Successful in teaching kids like me about nature, about the importance of preservation, nurturing, and sustainability.
Didn't teach you any of that. You
And
already
the last
believe
thing I
that.
want to do is to project my own ethical perceptions into
Bah.
a Japanese product, part of a culture that isn't mine. And
Bah.
maybe
Oh my god, you
it's not
literally
even
just
that
admitted
big
you're
of a deal. And
projecting
again,
your own delusion
Oh
onto
my-
a pre-existing
Oh my god,
product.
he admits it!
Dude, I love it
did-
whenever they do this. They fucking
just
do the
shut
lamp shading. It's just like, oh, I don't
Oh
want
my
to do this
God.
exact thing that I'm doing, and so I'm going to go ahead and do it. But also, I'm
What
gonna
I'm
say
doing
not
is
doing
wrong.
it.
I know it's wrong, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Oh my god.
Ant did this with the fucking Ironheart reviews that hated it, where he's just like, I don't want to say that anybody who disagrees with me is a grifter, but also everybody who disagrees with me is a grifter.
Or it's like when I covered High CHD when he was reviewing Ironheart, or he was talking about people who were trashing it, that I'm not saying that everybody who hates Ironheart is a racist, but if you don't hate Ironheart for the reasons I hate it for, or I dislike it for, then you are a racist.
Hardhead
Exactly.
reptiles. I really enjoy hanging out with you guys. We do too. We enjoy hanging out with you too, Hardhead reptiles, but not in a gay way. Let's keep.
Yeah, let it hang out, hard hat.
Yeah.
I just
Hang
wanted
out
to
with
use
your
this video
floppy out.
as an opportunity to dive deeper into this relationship between Game Freak, the artist
This
behind the
freak
game
has her
love,
bloody gash
and what
hanging
they
out.
believe about
Yeah.
environmentalism. We're just rehearsing, right? And I don't know, this
Right.
one thing specifically stuck out to me. And maybe for you it's fine, and it's just a children's game,
Fine.
and I'm reading too much into it. but
Yes.
I don't know, it feels off. Pokemon taught me to cherish nature as a partner,
No, it
as a
didn't.
close friend.
No.
Politics shapes art.
You
Art
gaslit
shapes our
yourself.
political view
Yeah.
of the world. Pokemon is
Pokemon taught you to make animals fuck each other up, and you said, "Oh my gosh, this is an environmental message." Clearly.
Oh my gosh.
yeah.
Yeah.
a series that I
My
consumed
gosh.
intensely as a kid and taught me many
As
valuable
as
lessons.
as what type of kid? It's like a male kid because you were a man and you still
I can't
are.
tell if you're a boy or a girl, Cecilily. Yeah. Oh my god.
I just think it would make me happy if the Pokemon world learned some of those lessons too.
Only the Pokemon world.
Screw
learned the
you.
lessons that I signed
I want-
to it.
You know what? Purely out of spite for this video, I want the next Pokemon game, even if it is a glitchy mess like the last few entries, I want it to have like all freaking meat products just for the sake of making this person lose their shit.
Yes. Game Freak, get on it. And please, for the love of God, stop making open world Pokemon games. And like, not every game needs to be open world. Just go back to the standard route system, like traveling between towns and cities, fighting gyms, the team along the way, catch the legendaries, fight the league, become champion, do some post-game shit. I am so sick of Game Freak's attempts to innovate the formula. Don't fix
what ain't broken.
Thank you, Brandon. Let's finish this out. AA. This man makes Pokemon World a realistic scenario and political reality. Yeah. Briscoe. The last thing they want to do is project my ideas onto another culture after making an hour-long video about that exact thing.
Exactly.
AA. Loser. Oh my god, that was long as hell. Fuck.
There.
God. Oh my god, so closing arguments on the 3 videos we watched tonight, gentlemen.
Oh my god.
John, I'll let you start. What do you think of all this shit?
Well, this person doesn't know what they are. They don't know what Japan is. They don't know what the fuck Pokemon is even saying. So, yeah, just a total clown show. And as far as he goes, I mean, same old, same old. Dude is just like, my main criticism for him specifically tonight is that, like, he acts like game censorship is a new subject whenever he won't acknowledge what all the channels that he labels as gwiftas have been pointing out for years. And whatever the fuck happened in the other video, good for it.
Yeah.
RaeSide.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was just deleted scenes. That was just like blatantly obvious movie commentary.
Yeah.
Pretty innocent shit, fun shit to clown on, but like overall I don't have a lot to say on it as a society.
Brandon, final thoughts?
I would definitely say this Pokemon video has to be the worst because it represents the one thing I hate the most about these woke freaks that have infiltrated our fandoms, where they take this thing and then they systematically break it down and twist it into something that it was never supposed to be because they gaslight themselves into thinking it's one thing. Ant's video is just more of his retarded logic, and RaeSide was pretty tame in comparison to a lot of the other dumbass reaction channels.
Fucking hell. Evan, closing
If I had
thoughts? Evan's asleep. Fuck. Evan died of cringe along the way.
We lost a man.
We lost a man down. Evan, you're gone but not forgotten, but you'll be back next time, I'm sure. I'm just gonna
Throw him into the Lazarus pit.
Yeah, I'm just gonna like appropriate Briscoe here. My closing arguments, they are all fucked in the head. Yeah, so with that, guys, I'm just gonna close out this episode of Backseat Boys. So if you guys enjoyed the stream, please give it a thumbs up, comment below if you want to stream, subscribe if you want more streams like this, and we'll see you guys next time in the Backseat. Take care!